Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode.
Anyways, we're back, boys and girls. We're starting like this. Welcome back to Pitchside. We are joined by my co-host, Reeve.
You don't have to introduce me. I'm always here, baby.
You are always here. And today we got, I was going to call it Big Bastard West Ham.
No.
But it's Ethan Behzinga. Welcome to the Pitchside.
Big Bastard Behzinga.
Yeah.
Big Bastard Behzinga.
Yeah.
There it is.
You had one job.
I know. I was going to Big Bastard West Ham because I'm not even joking. Yeah, this might sound a bit weird, but I am slowly turning into a West Ham fan.
Listen, do you know what? Out of all my group of friends, I've had honorary Hammers fans a few times. Reeve dipped in every now and then.
Yeah.
Mate, they're growing on me.
Mate, we are massive.
I was going to ask you, how big are West Ham right now?
It's getting it's like a joke now, right? Because we started off as, we was a big club anyway, like deep history.
Yeah.
East of London.
Medium-sized club, I'd say.
No, big club. Rich history, lovely stuff. Working men's club.
Yeah.
Working men's football. We love it. And then we've sort of grown over the years. And all of a sudden, massive might not even be the term to describe us.
You say massive is an understatement these days.
I think we could be heading towards colossal.
You've kind of gone down the route of the Three Lions Skinner and Badil song, where everyone went, "It's coming home."
Yeah.
And then it actually started coming home, and we were like, "Oh, you just can't deny it. It's actually coming home now."
But this is the thing.
And now West Ham are massive.
Yeah.
But now they actually are massive.
They are.
We're tied on points with City this season, thanks to the result last night.
And goals, right?
And goals. And
I
goals
thought you'd
scored.
gone above City.
No, we're tied on points and same goal scored as Manchester City.
Yeah.
This
That's
season.
so ridiculous. I'm sorry, but that is
Do you
stupid.
remember last week when we were like, "Nah, West Ham, I think the top three are pulling away," and now they just
They are the
sitting
top
forward
three.
against Palace.
We're
and now-
3 points clear of the fourth place now.
Yeah.
See, my head can't quite comprehend if you lot get Champions League.
Do you know what? As a West Ham fan, right, I'm a realist.
But you've got two ways of doing it this time.
We do. We have Europa League.
Yeah.
Which we're favourites to win now on
I
bookies.
would say so.
What?
On the bookies,
Think about the other teams in it, mate. They're fourth in the Premier League, which is the most competitive league in the world.
in the bookies, we're favourites to win the Europa League.
Who
now.
else is in the Europa League?
You've got people like Villarreal.
Arguably,
Is it Valencia, something like that?
Yeah, they're in
Valencia
it.
in it. Yeah.
No,
There's,
mate.
in the top list, I think it was West Ham, Valencia. I can't remember
Leicester
anyone else.
and-
Really. Leicester might be in
Leicester's
it.
still in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was group stages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's only
yeah, no, I know that. Obviously, I run a football podcast.
Yeah. We got last.
You got it this week as well, right?
We do. Yeah. Thursday. I think
Is
it's
it
the last.
home?
It's the last group. No, it's away this one.
Who
So, mate, our group. I only know Genk and that. Who's the other people that we played?
Should we? I'll
It's
save you
because it's the ones that Spurs lost to. Spurs lost 3-0 to them last year, and then we went and dicked them down as well. Dynamo Zagreb.
down
Dynamo
to-
Oh,
Zagreb.
Zagreb, yeah. I remember.
Them. Yeah,
I
Dynamo
remember
Zagreb.
walking past London Stadium on that Thursday night, and I was like, "There is an atmosphere already." It was like 5 o'clock, and there was an atmosphere already brewing.
Tell you
Like
what, as a West Ham
and then
fan-
you've got Rapid Vienne.
yeah,
as
Rapid
your
Vienne.
final team
Nice,
in the group.
easy, light work.
Yeah.
Do you know what? In the Europa League, 3 points in all games and no goals conceded.
Yeah,
Mate. Europa League group stage.
7-4-0 against.
Who's in goal for you during the Europa League? Because I
Uh,
read, is it Areola?
Yes, Ariel.
Because I read that he's still not conceded a goal for West Ham.
No, his performance the other night as well. I think he's pushing Fabianski at this point. His performance the other night was outrageous.
So that's healthy
competition.
competition, like
Yeah.
But they're both very good keepers.
But he's on a loan deal.
From Real Madrid, am I right? I think it is Real Madrid, is it not?
PSG,
What was
no?
he loaned to?
No,
yeah,
it's
it is.
PSG.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was bought
his
by
parent-
PSG and then he
yeah.
was loaned to Fulham.
His parent club is
And then he
PSG,
was-
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's still young, isn't he? But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a loan with an obligation or an option. I'm not too sure. But I think Fabianski's just kicked the bed for Poland, hasn't he? He's sat that off. And he's still a really good shot stopper, but I think he's probably on his way out now.
It's probably a similar situation with Arsenal, isn't it? Like Ramsdale's the new young keeper coming through, and the more game time they get, the more they're going to slowly become number one.
Yeah, and I just think Areola for, say, like 25, 30 mil, I think it's a steal, really.
Oh,
Very
mate.
Because some of the saves he made the other night, I was sat there, I was like, he's got to be in a team. Like,
Yeah.
he's got to be in the Premier League team now. But
even at Fulham, it was fantastic. His like save percentage was like up there with
it was up there.
Martin's last season.
His stats were ridiculous last season.
Some of the players West Ham have right now are genuine. Like, not only are they like full on internationals, but I feel like some of them could walk into any club in the top 4. And I know it's quite a big
on
statement.
form.
On current form,
yeah.
not history of the, like, not players' history.
in playing how they're playing
But
right now. Like
this-
Declan Rice, for example.
Declan Rice walks into any
club,
team in Europe.
Any team.
He's
not gonna-
the best English midfielder
It's a big statement. He walks into any European
I genuinely
top
think
club.
he does. Because even if you take, say, Barcelona, for example, they're in such a shit state right now that, like,
take him. Absolutely.
Like, if they go, what CDM do they have? Like, Sergio Busquets, Frankie de Jong. Like, I'd take Declan Rice to dictate the midfield in Barcelona.
Well, he's not currently a proper actual CDM, is he? He's like in a
Got
double
to
he
remember-
could do a job
He's
there,
a
couldn't he?
defensive
Do you know?
midfielder.
You've got to remember as well, he's 22.
Yeah.
Like, he's 22.
3 years younger than me.
He's 22, mate, and he's getting better and better. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right? He's ridiculous. Adding goals to his game is like,
Which he's just
But
started doing as well.
he's like, he embodies the entire culture of West Ham, which is why he's such a fan favourite as well. And Ben Johnson's another guy that came up.
Ben Johnson come through the academy as well, yeah. And he's recently got in the team, and he's
doing phenomenally.
Mate, he's like 600 minutes, no goals conceded against him or
What?
whatever until.
See, he's finished.
Yeah. Oh, mate, sublime. Mate, quality. Cut in on his. Mate, it's
The
ridiculous.
first goal in yesterday's
I
game.
missed the first goal because obviously I was dropping
mate.
him off.
You said before we started this, I watched last night's game.
Yeah, I dropped you off at the first half and I watched the second half. Do you not remember?
Oh.
So when you say you watched the game, you watched the second half of
Well,
football.
the most exciting half, if I'm being honest. There was more goals.
To be fair, there's a little bit of drama.
No, it wasn't.
But
There was 3 in the first and 3 in the second.
Was
There's
it?
4, 2
I
in the
was just,
second.
I was just, I was just
4-1.
fuming that there was like 4 goals for West Ham and none of them were Mikel Antonio.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
fantasy team was screaming.
He's still played amazingly though. Like
Yeah, he did, yeah.
That's the thing. He enables other players to do what they did
Yeah.
last night, like his flick-ons and whatever. And people, what I think Antonio's good at, right, is if he don't score in that game, everyone's got their attention thinking, oh, we need to nullify him anyway,
Yeah.
which just enables Bowen round, Fornals round.
it's basically. Well, actually, I'd say they're both on par, but it's like when Lukaku plays for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Him not providing points himself.
Yeah.
Obviously brings a lot of other players into the game.
Well, everyone's got
'cause
so
you're
much
just
focus
cancelling
on
out.
that.
Yeah.
And then even though you might think, oh, great, we've nullified him, you've now leaked 2 goals from the midfielders that are chipping in. And then when you think, oh, right, well, now we need to take up, he's going to go and do it.
Yeah.
He's really good to have because
Where
so
would you
physical.
Where would you rank Moyes as a manager in the Premier League table of managers? Because the culture and the squad and the way you're playing now is probably the best West Ham.
It's the best
team
harmonised West
I've
Ham.
seen,
It's the best harmonised West Ham squad I've seen ever in my life, being a West Ham fan. And I tweeted before. I think I tweeted before saying I owe him an apology because I remember that season where it just weren't good. Like it was a bit horrible. And I was like, it's David Moyes. But now I'm like, it's David Moyes.
Yeah.
Like the way he's got these lot playing is a joke, and they seem to all fully believe it, like in his ways of playing, and it's paying off on the pitch, I suppose.
I think everyone forgets like how good of a job he did at Everton.
That's what I was just about to say. I feel like his time at United has tarnished how good of a sort of culture he can create.
Well, if you look at the scape of the Premier League right now, you know how Spurs apparently looking at Conte today after sacking Nuno.
Happened this
Ollie,
morning.
pretty much a lot of people want him out. If he hadn't been at United, now
he'd go to United.
Do you not think everyone would be going, get Moyes in that job ASAP?
Yeah.
He had such a difficult job at United. Like, I genuinely don't. I think if he was given more time, which one problem about Moyes at United, he wasn't given enough time.
I think anyone following Sir Alex
Anyone,
Ferguson.
but even the same as Arsenal.
He's got to be good because he was recommended by Sir Alex.
I know.
himself.
But anyone following Sir Alex Ferguson is going to be shit. He was there for like 30
Well, not
years.
shit. It's incomparable.
It's a complete change, isn't it?
You can't compare it. You can't compare it. Like that bloke is arguably probably the best Premier League manager of all time.
Yeah.
And what he did with that, like I remember growing up and thinking, like you'd be scared of playing Man United, but
Yeah.
I'd still watch them because it was unreal.
Yeah.
Like you're watching that era of football and you're thinking, oh, blimey.
But a lot of people forget that Sir Alex was asked to be axed.
He was
immediately
almost
afterwards.
fired. He was almost very
Awful start.
And
Yes.
that goes back to the point you said. You just have to. If managers have a philosophy and they know what they want out of a squad,
And
give them enough time to allow that to.
And you're seeing it happening right now at Arsenal.
I knew that was
You are. I'm sorry, but you are. People laughed at me. They laughed in my face when I said Arsenal can get top 4 this year, and I said it when we were like 10th or 11th.
I will say the run
episode. You
the run
said
that
it
you're on in a
last
minute.
episode.
And I said it before.
The run that you're on in a minute is quite impressive.
Undefeated in 9.
decent, yeah.
Just beat
I
Leicester
think
City 2-0.
if people really want to do their homework, they go back to when we lost 3 in a row, and you were like, "Oh, it's all over for us, boys." And then
I never said that.
No, because the 1-0 that we did after Norwich, I was like, "This is good. We're doing it right." And you were like, "No, the club's finished."
I've never said Arteta out. I've always backed Mikel Arteta.
I already know that there's going to be a TikTok of someone finding a previous quote that you've gone, "The club's done."
I've never. I swear to God, I've always been an Arteta fan. Every time someone says to me, "Arteta in or out," I'm like, "Arteta is the man. He is Pep Guardiola's prodigy son. He's learned.
He's Pep Guardiola's bib man. That's what he is.
No, but now you can see he is the prodigy. He is he's arguably the chosen one.
I will say he's probably more well equipped than Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer. I would say
the PE teacher.
Yeah, I would.
He knows
what
he wants though.
Yeah, I'd say he's a bit more equipped than Ollie. I think Ollie got. I don't know how he's in the job.
He has no. I swear,
it's good fun though. It's fun to watch.
It's absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so happy they beat Spurs.
He has no way of playing.
There is.
He just has. He has superstar. He has Ronaldo, Bruno,
Pogba,
Cavani, and go.
Well,
please, just every game, just say, keep me in it for another week.
It is like he just loaded FIFA points into real life.
Yeah.
And just said, yeah.
It's like a Div 10 player.
Yeah, we've gone 4-2-4.
Chucked in like a few grand on
I saw a TikTok last night of, you know when Bruno skied that pen?
Yeah.
They did a deep dive trying to show off and prove that Bruno missed that penalty on purpose so he could try and get Ollie out. So apparently Stevie G did it once with Roy Hodgson at Liverpool.
Right.
And he looked over at Roy a couple of times before taking the pen and just skied it. So everyone's saying Bruno missed that pen to try and
Do you know what?
ruin.
I would usually call what you say bullshit, but that's the first penalty that I've seen where Bruno doesn't do his hop.
But if you look at the pen, his whole technique, everything about that pen
wasn't.
He just sacked off technique.
Yeah.
He's literally gone to. He's booted it into Rose Ed.
I remember watching that with my missus and her family. And I watched it, and I watched the pen, and I was like, mate, that was like Sunday. He just walked up and whacked it.
He's hoofed it.
Yeah,
he's
for
gone
no
for
reason.
6.
He's just gone, fuck it. Boom.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, damn, all the players want him out.
Well, I think Pogba, you can see it written all over his body language and everything. Like he's one of them players. I can't remember who I heard talking about it the other day, but they explained it very well. Pogba isn't the player that will, if your ship's sinking, like try and swim with it and get it back up.
Yeah.
He will
Jump
plummet with it. No, he'll plummet with it.
Really?
He will suck it even further down.
Oh, sorry, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like he will sit there like a weight at the bottom, like ha ha ha. Like
and then swims up and look for another
ship. He come on 10
he...
minutes and 2 foot's a player the other day and walks off smiling. He knows what he's doing. He don't want to play there. He don't want to play for that manager anyway.
Have you seen the picture where he's walking off?
Yeah.
And he's like...
Yeah. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. They're just waiting for the new manager. Who is going to be the new manager at United? Because let's face it, Ollie.
Oh, that's why I'm wearing this, by the way.
Oh,
Ten Hag.
No,
Van Gogh.
He called him Van Gogh. Who the fuck is that?
Who's Van Gogh?
But you didn't even know who I was talking about.
I didn't know who you were talking about. You said it so confidently. I just backed it. So
I took your technique and flipped it.
Yeah, if you say something with elite confidence, anyone will believe what you're saying. But who is the Ajax manager? What's his called?
Ten Hag.
Do you reckon he's going to go United?
Eric Ten Hag. He's interested by 2 United. Well, I say interested because obviously the Glazers are going to keep Ollie in a job for the end of time.
As long as they can, yeah, exactly.
Because they don't want to give the payout for him being sacked.
How much is it if they sack him?
Oh, it's like 30 million, isn't it?
All players get, all managers end up with like this ridiculous. It's like you're being rewarded for doing a shit job.
Didn't Mourinho get like 12 million for getting fired?
Yeah.
Why do you think
they don't want to pay it out?
Mourinho is unreal, right? Mourinho will go somewhere, do quite well, then do really shit, get sacked, then go on holiday, do a little bit of punditry, then come back.
Yeah, it's the 3-year Mourinho curse.
Yeah.
Like after the first 2 years, he starts going downhill, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is his 3rd year."
No.
Do you remember the quote Mourinho said was like, my greatest achievement in football is getting second place with United with that team.
He said with that team, yeah.
I was like,
do you know when you look at it though? That club's been rotten for what I say rotten, it really has.
But it's rotten from the top down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's rancid from the inside.
Yeah, it literally
is. It's horrible. Like you've got players there that are literally just collecting checks.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do get the Ajax manager in, Donny van de Beek could actually like reform his career.
The one thing about Ten Hag,
I think he'll be gone by the time they do get Ten Hag in though.
Yeah.
Which
he
is
hasn't played football in 2 years.
Yeah. But what I don't understand, right?
Like he hasn't played.
He just trains.
Bro, he hasn't played football.
What I don't understand is they're 3-0 up against Spurs, and they can bring anyone on, and they've got like 100 million in Van der Beek and Sancho sitting there, and they're just like bringing on.
Feel bad for Sancho as well, because I think Sancho's actually really impressive, but he just ain't got a chance at the minute.
Mate, it was peak because he was like United's like big summer signing. And then Ronaldo was like, "Yeah, I want to come back to you lot." I was like, "Oh shit!" And
Varane. Yeah. And Rafael Varane. Like, he's a World Cup winner,
but it's a different position. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, you mean...
Yeah, like Sancho signing was meant to be their new talisman, and then Ronaldo's come and absolutely stolen the show. And let's face it, Ronaldo has a flying start as a United.
Ronaldo didn't even want to go there, mate.
Well,
he went there as the second option to Man City.
He could never.
Do you not think how mental it is that there's some players...
He was going City. They just didn't want it. Yeah, I'm telling you, mate.
There's some players in this world that can literally say, I'm going. and these are places I want to go. And the clubs literally go, all right, yeah, I'll come.
We'll pay you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ronaldo's one of them men.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
I feel like... No, actually, don't worry.
Go on. Bring it up again. It's a football podcast.
Bring it up again.
Let's hear your football in
I feel like Messi couldn't actually do that.
Oh.
I feel like this... Why are you laughing at, Alex? I feel like Messi couldn't actually do that. Messi couldn't go like, I want to go here, here, and here, purely for the fact I don't think anyone could afford Messi.
I feel like...
and they could afford Ronaldo because
I feel like
of his age.
it's more in Ronaldo's personality and his agent that say, all right, we want these clubs.
Yeah.
And they put it out there, and these clubs go, well, yeah.
Like, I feel like if Messi goes, I want to go City, they'd be like...
Well, they did do that.
They did do that.
They literally did.
But he's not at City, though, is he?
No, but what I mean is that City went...
I
don't
get what you mean.
even think we can afford you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, but whereas Ronaldo's like getting to the age where he can sort of just like reduce his salary and be okay with it.
You say he's more mature than Messi?
I would say he's actually probably a little bit more mature. Yeah. The only thing that let me down was when he kicked that guy on the floor the other
Curtis
day.
Jones.
Give him
he did lose his head a bit there.
Yeah, that game was a bit of a stinker
guy
from me.
One of them Liverpool guys.
But you actually during that captained the Salah hat trick, you were one of the fellow non-captains.
I was, yeah, mate.
That was a
just kicking. What are you doing that for?
I don't know what you mate. It was just
you two didn't, but I didn't bring that up.
I know, but I just need to get it off my chest.
Out of all the talk as well, I've been talking about. I said you could just permanently captain Salah, but because I'm in a struggle at the minute, I'm in a deep struggle in the league.
That genuinely is.
It pushes you to the edge of doing stupid things.
Yes,
I looked at the fixture list and I thought, Liverpool United. Surely Salah might just he might get an assist or a goal, but there's no way. Yeah. So I thought, do you know what? I'll captain Vardy because he's got an easy fit. He got hooked after 50 minutes.
I know.
Yeah.
He got hooked after 50 minutes.
I don't need to make these fucking stupid little silly like...
No, you're safe, mate.
I'm safe. So why didn't I go the safe option of captain in Salah? I will never know.
Awful.
Mate,
I hate FPL.
You hate FPL?
I hate it, mate. It's just stress, mate.
Well, this is your first season doing it competitively as well.
Competitively, yes. Usually I do it for a little bit of last. Euros one was good.
Yeah.
I wasn't too bad at the Euros one. I actually did,
Euros one was fun.
I actually did all
I
right.
think it's because the Euros one we just nobody had anything to do in the summer.
True,
so
yeah.
You just had to spend each day.
But this is mate, it's pushing me to my limit. Like I hate I close the app, I open it, and I'll click one button or two, and I think I'm just going to close the app. I don't want to look at it.
To put it into context, Ethan is currently bottom 2 with
Joel.
Well, he's bottom.
But the thing is,
Joel
is the issue is in that league is Joel's done. Joel's set.
Yeah.
He's going to be bottom.
He'll still randomly get a week higher than
He
everyone.
will. He might get like a shot week, but he will be bottom because he just doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So the competitiveness for that place is like me, Harry, and Will. And last week I let Will off the hook so much. He's within range. Like me and him score similar points every week. And at one week I got like 75 something points or whatever, and I could have gained. I could have swapped it around, but I captained fucking Vardy.
Yeah.
But mate, don't, because Cal's now like 40 points ahead of me, and it's an absolute
point
ruiner.
swings in that game are drastic.
Yeah.
Very
It's the thing is that the difference with like playing normal FPL and playing like FPL in our group is that the genuinely the standard of our group is actually exceptionally high.
Yeah,
like all the other groups I'm in, I'm just like
good.
top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I'm top of every other league that I'm in, but our one.
Yeah.
Like I'm flying. I'm 100 points ahead of Face Brothers.
Yeah.
100 points.
Yes, I'm 100 points ahead of Face Brothers.
And in ours, your relegation zone.
I'm in a scrap.
Yeah.
You're in a scrap.
Well,
I would put Chris in the scrap.
I think
Chris could be.
I'm pretty sure everyone in our group, bar Joel, is probably in the top 1 million.
I'm top
250K. At this stage in the year, anyway, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I mean, but none of us actually hit top 1 mil last year in our first season of the FPL league until like right near the end, when everyone started actually understanding how the game works.
Mate, I've had howlers so far. I got drunk and I used my free hit in a bar.
Yeah,
because I kept seeing the chat go off and it was like, oh, deadline, whatever. And I've just slapped a couple buttons. I needed to make a transfer, and I clicked free hit.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I've got Reeve going, "Oh, Ethan's played his free hit."
But the worst part about that was he played his free hit and he made like 2 transfers.
Oh!
So it could have been just like a -4 if that. Anyway.
Do you only get 1 free hit a year?
Yeah. Mate, it was generally one of the worst things I've done this year.
I don't think we should talk about it anymore because it's clearly causing him a lot of stress. So
It's,
generally, I did it. I think even last night I opened the app. And I look at my team and I think, I don't want to look at the team. Like, I don't want to do it.
The best thing you can do, I did it this weekend, is just roll a transfer. Then you get 2 for next weekend. And let's face it, if I didn't make any changes this weekend, and I did all right.
Yeah, if I didn't make any changes, I calculated it because I had Gallagher in, and he would have come in if I didn't choose, because I had Aspilicueta who got 0. I would have been 22 points better off.
I need to stop listening to you. Your advice always ruins me every single week. He told me to bench Smith Rowe.
No, I did. That's not even true.
I
No,
had Vardy on the bench and Smith Rowe starting. He goes, I would swap that if I were you.
That's
Okay,
not
Reeve, the
accurate.
all-knowing
That's not
FPL
accurate.
god.
That's not accurate. He had Vardy and Smith Rowe on the bench when he showed me his team, and I went, "Oh, I wouldn't bench Vardy." That was quote unquote what I said, and somehow he's turned that into, "Oh, Reeve told me to bench Smith Rowe."
Don't give me that shit, man.
It's true, and
How
you know it.
mad
It's
are you
true and
lying
you
for
know
your
it.
teeth?
No, it's true, and you know it.
I would tend to believe Reeve more than I would believe
What?
you. Especially when it comes to FPL.
Yeah.
That's who I'd believe more.
The worst thing is now, like, beforehand, I could
He scored, and Theo was like, "Why'd you tell me to bench him?" And I thought, "What the?
I can't even give any
man.
previous episodes. I could like go out here and like give advice on FPL because I was obviously top of the leaderboard. Now I can't do that.
No,
Yeah.
you
I'm
can't.
slowly
true.
on a sinking ship, and Chris is
And
starting to pipe out the little shit.
And previous week when I was like, "Oh, you should probably get like Chilwell and Foden in," and you ignored both, and they went and got like 12 and 18
that
points.
week was heartbreaking. I remember I did my research and I was like, oh, since Grealish had joined City, Pep started him predominantly a lot of the games, and then fucking Pep Roulette come in. The night before, because Foden and Grealish were worth similar amounts at the time. So it was literally of which one do I pick?
Yeah.
I had a team with Foden and I had a team with Grealish, and I was like, do you know what? I think it's pretty nailed on. I'll go with Grealish.
Jackie G.
Didn't start, and then I've got him in my team, and then how he didn't get the assist is outrageous because he's just grazed Foden's foot on the way through.
It's
So he's
mental
got
how it
2
works, isn't it?
goals.
Yeah.
I hate the game. And then there's like the 1 week before my wild card, I had Livramento in. The week I wild card and shift him out.
You took out Livramento,
Bro, he starts because I put premium defenders in, and then he starts bagging and doing all sorts. So I was like, oh,
Now he's like the best defender in the game.
yeah. It's just one of them things. Every time I've made a change, something's happened the week after.
If history tells me correctly, the more I try and change things, the worse I do.
Yeah.
If I just like let
it be. Honestly, I will say this though. Last year I had your luck, aka none at the start, and Chris had the honestly some of the weirdest good luck and good fortune I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
It will balance out.
It does.
Towards the end of the season,
me and Reeve were driving
out.
back after Sunday League the other week, and I said to him, I was like, do you know what it is with me? Is I'm on game week 9, like game week 10, but I'm already in my own head. There's 28 games.
A long way to go.
I've still got a long time left, but I'm in my own head every week thinking, well, I fucked it, I've lost.
Yeah.
So I just need to
forget how long a season.
Just don't
of
take
football
-4s
is.
as well.
And the reason why it means so much to everyone is because there's heavy weight on the shoulders in our group.
This is bigger than last year.
Yeah, this is a trip to Cornwall.
Yeah.
Fucking
with a high budget, and you have to drive the people carrier there.
Yeah.
Like it's a high budget.
That
one.
people carrier is going to be expensive as well. But to be fair, if I'm not bottom 2, I have offered to drive
Oh, that's cute.
because I get car sick. So,
But it's not. It's not. I mean, it does come with a hefty price tag, but second season in a row, it's more the pride of
This is what
thinking
I'm
you
about to
have
say.
better ball knowledge than everyone else in there.
But also, it's
it does count as a lot.
The whole trip, or like the weekend, the drive, everyone's just going to get onto you. Like, and
It's the reaction
Yeah.
of knowing that you're the loser
And also,
for that season.
I feel like as well, anyone that finishes below me is like at extra embarrassment on top of everything.
No, you hold too much weight. You've played a season.
I do know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I'm in my rookie season here. I had a little bit of a pre-season in Euros.
Yeah.
But this is
and
my
then,
rookie
and then it's
season.
a completely different format.
Oh
You've
yeah,
got to
exactly.
relearn it.
Yeah, I've hit free hit after a couple Sambucas. I don't know what I'm doing. I've lost my head. Every time I think to play my triple captain, like I wanted to play it on Salah, and he went mental because I was thinking, let me see how big my bollocks are. Imagine if I triple captain him against United.
Big bastard.
Were you about to triple captain against United?
Yes, this is the thing. It was either, and then I went for the differential. Mate, this is the thing.
Man.
Every time I've gone to use I've gone to go
Big dick.
like that. I bottle it and make a stupid decision.
Mate, you know if you triple captain Sally, that could have actually pushed you to first.
Mate.
Yeah, 72 points, wasn't it?
That's outrageous.
To be fair, I had a Behzinga special this week, 32 points. That's what we call the Behzinga special.
Whoa, you got 32 points this
32
week.
points this week.
Oh no.
Yeah, we should
I didn't
move
know
on.
it.
We should
Wait,
move on.
Close the app. Don't look.
I didn't. Okay, anyway, sorry. You were speaking just now. You were in the car on the way back from Sunday League.
Oh,
Hey,
yes. Up the
Portville massive.
What's your team called?
Portville.
I'm signing for him.
Yeah. Portville. Get in.
You know what? I'm actually looking for a Sunday League club at the moment. I've had a couple offers though, Ethan.
Oh, have you?
I have. I've had one offer. I've had 2 offers. Yeah.
Who?
Two clubs trying to sign me. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Spencer's team.
Oh, when we yeah.
Yeah.
And just a team from home.
Oh, that's nice.
But yours is quite round the corner, isn't it?
A lot of our games are local, yeah. They're
Very
20,
local.
25 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the
Reeve was
morning.
saying as well, apparently you're looking for a little striker.
We could do with some firepower, some quality firepower, yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah, I'm just saying, listen, we are...
Yeah, so we'll have someone else.
We'll be looking elsewhere. we are a glorified pub team, and it is proper fun.
Is it, what sort of standard is it? Is it like...
It's awful. It's
what, are you in
it's
the
incredible.
division? You're in divisions, yeah, in the Sunday League divisions or not?
Yeah, I
Is it
think
a
we're
pub-
just in the... I
pub-
think we're in like 4.
No, the game
Division
I
four.
played
we're
in
in
was
Division
all right.
4, yeah.
That sounds like a fun division.
I brought Reeve and Harry along to a game against the top of the league.
Yeah. Well, me and Harry and his ringers against
Top
like people
of the
that
league.
actually knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
We rocked up and like, man, they've got cones out in the warm-up. What the fuck's
Wait,
going
there's
on?
a team in Division 4 with cones.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, I will say, Reeve pocketed him, made the little fella up top raging.
He was.
He said I didn't even get sniff.
Yeah.
Did it?
He was
Yeah.
crying. He was crying by the end of it,
Yeah,
mate.
exactly.
Was he in your back
Shooting
pocket?
from 35 yards.
Oh, loved it.
rattled.
You bullied him.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, you know.
And how did Harry do?
Harry is
very well.
Harry's unreal, right? Because he messaged me. I put it in all the chats because I needed players, right? I don't run the team, by the way. I got in the team by it. Faith's 2 oldest brothers play for that team.
Oh, okay, I get you.
And when I was round there on a Sunday, Leon went, "Oh, do you fancy playing? Like, we're doing a little in-house game. Do you want to come along and play?" I said, "Fuck it, yeah, get me in." Had a belter performance, got an assist in the first 20 minutes from right back.
Superb.
And then went penalties, whacked one in off the bar and in. And they was like, "Oh, do you want to sign up?" I said, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll play." I've played every Sunday since.
That's class.
That's
you know.
how they
Yeah.
get everyone in, by
They
the way.
rope
'Cause
you
that's how I've been roped in.
You're going to be playing every week now.
Yeah.
It is quality, but that's the thing.
When I can, when I can.
We are just like, just a pub team, mate.
That's-
Pub team.
that's-
and
that's the
it's
best kind
proper,
of
and it's
football, I
proper
think.
banter. We go out there, we have a laugh. But yeah, this week was quality. We had a bare 11, proper Sunday league.
Really?
Wind, rain, and hail yesterday.
Oh, I
Oh,
saw the
Mate, our
story.
keeper kicked the ball up, and the ball's just coming straight back. So we had to play out from the back. Bare 11, 3-0 up.
3-0 up?
3-0 up in the first half. I'm claiming this assist, by the way.
We can know.
everyone.
I'll back it.
All right, so ball goes to one of their midfielders. I see him fumble on it. I'm right back, right? So I've charged at him to close him down. He passed it back to the defender. I noticed the defender's got a shit touch as well.
Oh,
so
okay.
someone put a 20p in me. Bang, it was go time. So, you know, like Andy Robertson when he steamed up the pitch and did that press. That's what it looked like. So I chased the midfielder. He passed it back. I chased the defender. He passed it back to the keeper. I noticed the keeper took a little shit touch. Running at the keeper like this. I get a touch to the ball. He fucked it. Goes to my striker. Bags it.
No, we'll take that. I would put that down.
I
as
said,
assist.
technically, you don't get that goal if someone didn't put the 20p in me and I went.
No, it's
Yeah.
true. They call the assist of the assist.
Yeah, exactly.
The diversion assist.
And they, that put us 2-0 up. Then we got a penalty straight after half time.
Who took it?
Our captain. He is the Port.
Craig.
Yeah,
Is
Craig.
he the Mark Noble of your team?
He's a Portville Mark
He's got.
Noble. He don't miss a
he's,
penalty.
He's a composed little.
Do you know
lad,
who else
mate.
doesn't
He's
miss a
good.
penalty?
Who?
Me, I'd never miss pens.
Well, you will not be taking one.
Yeah,
off
I don't
Wilson,
think you'd even.
Can you
get
imagine
one
I
at
walk
that
in,
club, mate.
Davey? Oh, that's all right, mate. I'll take this one.
No, you wouldn't get one off Wilson, mate.
You'd
definitely.
get subbed off if you came in with that kind of attitude at our club, mate. We'd.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Our club.
Yeah.
Name's not on the paper yet, but
No.
our fucking
Our
club.
club.
No, I'll come in with a humble attitude. I'm here to graft and work hard for Port.
You sound like you want to. You sound like you want to play for the shirt.
I do want to play. I'll play for the shirt. I'll play, mate. Anywhere you want to put me, I'll play. If you need a fucking left back,
Do you know what's unreal,
centre
right?
back,
It's
probably
because
do.
We
would.
probably do, yeah. We probably do. Because Reeve and Harry came, we all go there together. So I rocked up with them two in the back of the car, get out of the car. We get out, unfortunately, at the same time as the other team.
Yeah.
And the captain of their team just turned around and he goes, could have bought less obvious ringers, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And we're like, right.
So Harry in the back. I know him.
Has he dyed his hair?
Mate, it was very funny.
Is
Very,
it a
very
case
funny.
of did you have
We
to
had
get,
to pretend we were different people.
I was gonna
as well.
say,
every
you-
foul was
you-
like, "Oh, nice one, Leon."
No, we said he was you Leon.
I was Leon,
He
and
was
then Harry.
Faith's 19-year-old brother,
Yeah.
and Harry was 23-year-old.
But it did
gonna
make a
ask-
difference because every time the ball came up in the air, I was like,
Yeah,
The thing is, I was going to
Let's go
ask
for the
because
header.
like you technically have to be signed on.
"Yeah."
you do, yeah. But they
But
played a player that was
Yeah.
suspended anyway. So
Oh, mate, you know what? If it was Garden FC and we heard about someone playing a
You'd
player,
want them lot.
I would be like,
I know,
No,
but 100%.
no.
give us the 3-0 win, please, referee.
100% the team that we played. If we'd have won that game, which
Yeah.
quite easily could have happened,
Yeah.
they would have gone bloody ringers.
yeah. I
Wait,
think they would have.
Yeah.
I suppose it
They
probably be
cared
different
a lot.
if you bought someone in and said they're a different person, they bagged 5 goals and you beat them 5.
Yeah, if you brought in someone that looked like they played like League 2 level or something.
Yeah. You played League 2?
Have you? You played at a decent level?
Shit,
not
man.
quite.
What team you play for on career mode?
At Crawley Town?
Okay.
Oh.
No, I actually just really want to play. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't be every week. It'd just be like every now and
That's
again.
what I said to Reeve. I was like, mate,
Whenever you needed some players, hit me
Get
up.
you down, mate.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun.
It is
good to be back actually playing Sunday
So
football.
the thing that killed me was playing week in, week out. Just like my body can't handle it.
Yeah.
Whereas like every now and again, it seems alright.
But yesterday was my first 90 minutes since I'd done my hamstring and since I've been ill on antibiotics.
And you felt alright.
Man,
Especially in the wind and
when
rain.
you're in a bare 11, you have to.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I think we had a like.
You can't even mentally be like, oh man, that.
No, that's what I mean. I think
no
it's
choice.
everyone in that team was fighting for each other yesterday, and I said I think I quite like it. Like
went
bare
to
11
war.
instills that mentality of
It does.
oh, we're fucking well. If you're doing it, I'm
even if
doing
my
it.
leg's broken, I can't
Yeah.
come off.
And was it 3-0
Like,
final score?
No, they got 2 in the wind.
Oh!
Like, yeah, no. So they scored, I think, in the last 10 minutes,
Oh god, squeaky bum time.
and then literally we just had our backs against the wall, and we was like, "Fucking come on, fellas."
Who played in goal?
Rhino. Yeah, Rhino. Yeah.
Rhino.
See?
Rhino legs.
Mate, they're gonna love this, by the way. Up to Port Vale. Hey!
I can't wait.
It's so funny because after they came down, they was like buzzing to see how far this Agent Ethan thing goes.
Agent
like,
Ethan.
You're just gonna have a whole fucking like
Yeah.
star-studded squad, right?
But it'd get to a stage where like they're struggling to get in their own team. Behzinga just brought like 15 guys along.
Mate,
This is our Portville. We want our Portville back.
You know what? I am actually free this weekend.
oh yeah.
I think so.
Oh, it's a good job we got a game this weekend.
Yeah, it's a big one.
really?
I don't know if it's a big one.
Is it big one?
No, because you know what? Off the back of the performance that we had against them lot, so we had a really good game that we lost 1-0 against top of the league. Where realistically, I think if we could finish our dinner at chances or the final.
Well,
ball,
not even that. The goal they scored was
Oh.
our throw-in.
Oh, mate, don't.
So
no.
the ball's been cleared. I think Harry was the one that cleared it.
Yeah.
It whacked off the shin pad of their player. And this, bless him, the ref was quite old, to be fair to him. He's gone, yellow throw.
Oh, mate, it was awful.
We were
He was
like,
bad.
well,
He was bad.
no, it's not.
Oh,
because
poor
it's
guy,
bounced off.
man.
And then the throw comes inside, goes to the edge of the box. And to be fair, it was a tidy finish.
Yeah.
But it should never, like VAR rules that out 100%
It was like he chucked it in, it bounced sort of the edge of the box, and he caught it on a half volley.
Yeah.
But it didn't go high; it went low. So like went.
You know what? You should whack up a one of those like automated cameras.
Mate, I said this yesterday to the boys. We went
Just
down
in
the
case
pub
you score,
after.
like, a worldie.
We went down the pub after, and I said it's like games like today. Like, I'd love to watch it back,
Yeah.
but like I've done like the side mates thing and stuff like that. Like I don't want to do it properly
just
again.
do it for you. So
But
you can
I
watch
just
them
want to
back.
have like the pleasure of going. Fucking look at that. That was
Yeah,
quality.
yeah,
Like whack it in
yeah.
the chat.
I've
Whatever.
got one. You just you whack it up.
I swear one of the Pushkas nominations was like a Sunday League
like,
at
you
one
score,
point,
yeah,
wasn't it?
mate, legit. If you score a worldie, you could win Pushkas.
Well, I scored from my own half, didn't I?
Look, mate, imagine you had a
3-0.
camera, whacked it up.
Yeah.
There's a camera, just record it, and it does it automatically.
Yeah.
What it does, my one, there's a magic computer inside it that when you score a goal, it will edit it out for you. It will show
Oh.
you this is the goal that you.
What does it do?
scored.
Just track the ball? or
I
something?
don't know. I
It
think
must track
tracks it.
There must be some absolute
Mate, it's
worldie
magic.
scored in Sunday League.
Oh,
like across
100%,
the
mate.
world, like undoubtedly the best goals in world
There
football
was-
probably are in Sunday
I-
League. Some of the shit you see is insane.
When I played for New Haven a few years ago, we caught on camera one of my guys scoring like a half volley from the halfway line.
yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking
And it went
about.
viral, like Lad Bible tweeted.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It went completely
Yeah.
viral, and some of the shit, like you'd be like, I wish that was on camera.
That's what I mean. I do love it because I would love to watch it back because it is just that's what. There's no pressure on like Sunday League, like
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
when we're sponsored by the local pub. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
So we all go down the pub after. If we win, we get chicken wings and fries.
Yeah.
Cheesy fries. Yeah. So that's like no dins, no wins. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What happens if you lose?
Oh, we just go there and drink pints.
That's why I never experienced the chicken wings, mate.
Oh, you lost 1-0, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Well, this weekend, mate, you'll be changing.
that's what I'm
that.
saying.
Oh,
about-
mate, I'm feasting.
That's what
I
I'm
already
saying
know
about
that
this
we're winning.
weekend. What's good is we had that good performance against top of the league where probably could have got a result. And then we had this game with a team that usually beat us and we beat them 3-2. So we're on a like, we've got a little bit of a smile about
Whereabouts
us
in
now.
the league are you currently?
I think we are sat like lower mid-table now.
That's
with
all right.
3 points. I'm not sure. Yeah.
How many
I
how
don't
many
know.
are in the
I
league?
don't-
Yeah, you don't know.
How many are in the league?
I couldn't tell you either, mate.
I reckon 12.
Yeah.
I think
There's a Twitter account for our league, so I'll just forward that to you.
Yeah, no, mate. I'm super keen because I've got a charity match coming up in a couple of weeks and I haven't kicked a football in about
That's what I mean.
Two
Reece-
months.
That's what I played
Yeah,
Friday.
Reece said, yeah.
You said a bit of oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I played
yeah.
a full match before we did the cycling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Reece said. Oh, it was handy because I've got a game Friday. I said,
Yeah.
mate.
But then
come
I
on.
decided to get pretty drunk Thursday night. So
Yeah, we
I
all
played
did.
I played the charity match hungover, and then I went from the charity match to a 25-hour cycling challenge.
Yeah, you lot are-
in
you lot are
in
sick.
Well,
torrential.
you were playing a game of football and probably it was awful, I'm guessing.
Well, because when
Yeah.
you was saying, I saw the chat when I woke up. I heard the weather and I was like, oh god. Then I looked at Al Shoreditch chat,
Yeah.
and I saw this blew down at 3 a.m, whatever. And I was like, oh, God, is it that bad? Got over to the pitch. We all just stood there. The other team weren't even there yet. And we're like, oh, my God.
But ain't it one of them, though?
It couldn't have... I don't think, based on the previous 2-3 weeks of the weather that I've seen, there could have been a worse day for it to have happened on.
Yeah, for people that don't know, me and Reeve did a 25-hour Red Bull cycling event, and it was... There's no other way of describing it. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was good, but awful. And the weather was 50-mile-an-hour winds and torrential downpour.
Yeah.
When you're cycling around at 5 a.m. in the morning, it's not really the most fun you've ever had in your life.
No.
Onset pneumonia could be a thing now.
It was pretty fun in the moment.
Yeah.
Kind of, because you're just like, shit, man, this is a real test.
Yeah,
I'm kind of enjoying this. But then when you look back and you spent the last 8 hours in bed coughing, it's like, why did we do this? That's
the one thing about Sunday League, though, is sometimes I know when you're out playing it's all right, but the moment before the match when it's just raining and you're
trying to do your warm up, you're opening the gate, and you're thinking,
and it's just why the
squelching.
Fuck am I? Why am I?
Mate, my shirt was stuck to me.
Yeah.
My love handle was pouring out because it's a white top, so I'm fucking pouring out the gaff. Oh, mate, my pants are soaked. I'm sat in the pub after with wet pants. My boots are soaked, but it's the charm of it, isn't it? It's just beautiful.
It's part of the fun,
right?
right?
But when you get the win as well, when you get the 3 points, and you all go to the pub after, you think.
That's why football's amazing. The camaraderie is that's the one thing that I love.
I think when you get older as well, I'll say that now when you're younger, you sort of play in Sunday League and you take it a little bit more seriously.
Yeah, you do.
When you're 26, you just want to get on the ball, have a bit of a laugh, and then go down. It's just fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just lovely.
And the showers afterwards.
Yeah.
The great ones.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
The great ones when you win.
Yeah, the great ones when you win.
Only the
when you lose, though.
Only the winning showers.
Yeah, the lose one's not that great. So obviously, bringing back to football.
Yes.
Nuno.
We were talking about
that
football.
Was football.
So bringing back to Premier League football.
All right, top level.
Not Sunday League, because Sunday League obviously is above Premier League.
Yeah.
Nuno has just been sacked. Breaking news this morning. I put on Sky Sports News this morning whilst I was having my Farmer J's. I was like, holy shit, Nuno's been sacked.
Well, it's not holy shit though, is it?
No,
it's
not.
What a shock! What a big surprise!
It's not holy shit.
We did call it El Sacico for a reason.
Yes. And it's actually paid dividends. It's paid dividends. And they've also, Spurs have just offered Conte an 18-month deal.
He's in talks.
Weird.
He's in London.
Yeah, so it's weird for me because 2 days ago it was Conte's only prepared to take the United job. That's the only one he'll say yes to. But then I was saying earlier to Alex, Premier League money just talks a lot, doesn't it? It just talks a lot. If someone's actually ready to give you a contract today,
you just do it.
You just take it, mate. Because even if it's X amount per week as the manager, and then even if you do a shit job in 2-3 years, they're going to sack you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're getting a payoff.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle having managers get out.
It also could be a factor of the fact Spurs are a London club.
Yeah.
And
lifestyle
personally, Conte, he might already have a house in London because when he was at Chelsea, do you know what I mean? There's little things like that, like kids going to school.
It's just a lot more attractive, isn't it? Like London lifestyle, get everything. I
also think with the amount of money that managers get now, there's less of a I don't know if this is unfair to say, but there's less of a care about legacy because they know that they're getting wads of cash nowadays. That it's
you don't
have to have an undefeated record.
Yeah.
To enjoy yourself as a manager.
You ain't got many Warnocks anymore, have you?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Fucking die for 3 points.
Yeah.
You ain't got many of them anymore, have you?
And I think as well, I feel like a lot of managers realise now that it's completely different to before. I think nowadays it's a shorter career at each club.
Yeah.
Where you're not going to see the Fergusons and the Wengers of the world anymore. No one's going to be at a club longer than 5-6 years. I think. Is it Sean Dyche is the longest serving manager at the moment?
It makes sense.
I told you this the other week.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I think I just remembered that off the back of my own head. But I also think as well,
nice
Conte's going to go Spurs because I think United might have told him being like, we ain't sacking Ollie. Ollie's our man.
But that's the thing. I think the Glazers will just say that we love Ollie.
They love him. They're not going to. They won't pay the money to get rid of him. No. Then that's the problem with the club. They'll just be like, see the season out. We'll get someone in.
It's just one of them ones where apparently Sir Alex and all them lot went to the training ground after that thumping the day after, and it's like, we're going to give him one more game. It's paper over cracks, mate. Like he can't manage. That job is not for him. It's not for him.
Yeah.
He got relegated with Cardiff and he got United job. In what world? Hello.
No, that's actually he's got it because he's a legend there.
Yeah.
He has.
But you've got to learn. This is why I would say it's the same thing with people saying, get Gerrard in Liverpool. No. Let him stay at Rangers and win shit. Let him win shit for a while. Let him become a winner for a little while. Yeah. Don't just go, fuck it, he used to play for us, get in the job.
That's what I was saying. I genuinely think Gerrard would do a really good job at Newcastle.
I don't think just yet. No, I don't even think now. I'd leave him for a bit. Just let him get a few years under his belt.
Do you think Conte will do well at Spurs if he does go?
I think they'll have their new manager bounce as per.
Yeah.
Everyone will have that.
Spurs literally just depend on Harry Kane and
no, but this form. Mate. Harry Kane the other night looked so sad.
Yeah, but that's
that man is not playing. He doesn't want to play football in a minute. It don't look like.
And that goes through the whole club. When Harry Kane's a sad little man, it goes through the whole club. But when he's a happy man and he's scoring goals, the whole club seems to be like, oh,
I said to someone at the pub yesterday, I said, I cannot believe that he's still got the armband. If I was a manager and he was playing like that week in, week out, he's not holding the armband. Yeah.
I thought it was Lloris.
No, he was. That's what I'm saying. I'd strip it back and give it back to Lloris.
Shit.
Because the way you're playing like that as a captain is awful.
Yeah.
We don't want to be
moping around up top. There's one point he got the ball on the edge of the box. So his mates are loading in the box, and he just went like, just kicked it into players, and it's like, mate, you cannot be bothered.
Well, they haven't had a shot on target in 1.5 games of football.
The last shot on target was
first half of West Ham. Yeah,
it is peak for him though. Like he don't want to be there.
Yeah,
like leave.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. If you do you think
you're saying?
Do you think if a new manager like Conte comes in, gives him a little bit of extra encouragement to want to get back to his best? Because Conte is very much known as like a very attacking manager, which allows Harry to thrive and be Harry Kane again.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he gets back to full form?
I just think he was desperate for that move.
Yeah.
Well, I had rumours that, again, it could just be classic shit football talk, but apparently the City deal was done.
That's what this is, mate.
The City deal was done, but his brother asked for more money.
Really?
Yeah, because his brother's his agent.
More money. Yeah. I don't even want to know how much City offered him in the first place, but more money.
Because you can tell, mate, he does not want to, like, as soon as he didn't get that transfer, he's just been off.
Yeah.
He's just been off. Completely off.
Like, part of me, like, it's a tough one being an Arsenal fan because I quite like Spurs being shit. Like, it's really nice to see, like, they are crap. Like, they're a crap football team in general. And, like, they haven't won a trophy in, like, 10 years? And, like, the amount of shit they gave us when that website was how many years it's been since Arsenal won a trophy. It's like, look at you now, you're a piece of shit club. And it's just like, a part of me wants Harry Kane to start doing well because obviously, like, he was our England, like, talisman, wasn't he? Like, I like to see Harry Kane do well.
You can separate club and country.
But at the same time, it is nice seeing them stink.
I said it yesterday. When we scored our fourth goal, I was like, "This is so, like Spurs fans. This must eat them inside."
Oh yeah, it'd be horrible.
Seeing West Ham like play better football than them, and like we're achieving more currently than they are.
Yeah,
because you're sort of you're I'd say West Ham, Tottenham are rivals.
No, we are. Yeah,
like you are right,
mate. We hate each other. Yes.
Yeah, I know. As in, location-wise, you're pretty near to each other as well.
That's why West Ham and Spurs are a rival.
That's why it's a rivalry, mate.
Yeah,
it's a London rivalry.
Okay. Right.
Well, our championship rivals back in the day were Millwall. That was a proper tear up. That was more like
that's Green Street.
That was hooliganism.
West Ham Millwall sounds like an absolute.
Yeah, that was
that's Green Street.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the hooliganism rivalry is Millwall, but they're light years away from us now. We've gone so clear of that.
They'll never be back.
That's the thing. They're never going to be now a rival again. It would be like back in the old days. You look at it and you go, "Oh, I remember the West Ham Millwall days," but it doesn't exist anymore because they're done.
In English football, are there any in like the top tier leagues that have that still?
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of the proper rivalries. Most clubs are in different.
Brighton Palace probably the most rowdy one.
Oh, mate, it's bad. I'm being serious. Brighton Palace is bad.
I was taking the piss.
Oh,
it's a rivalry that shouldn't even be a rivalry.
It's the A27 rivalry.
Yeah,
but mate,
it's bollocks.
It's really bad. Like
is it A27?
Yeah,
is that the road?
But you have to when the fans get taken out.
M23, no.
I just think it's shit.
But yeah,
we used to got shit.
What I mean is like
us when we went for the train.
What I mean is a lot of the big ones that you talk about. Most of those two teams are in different divisions.
Yeah, they've
died out. Like Newcastle, Sunderland, they're separate. Millwall, West Ham, they're separate.
Yeah,
Arsenal, Spurs isn't as like doesn't feel as big as it used to feel.
It's because I feel like Arsenal Spurs is not as big as it used to.
Football's like gentrified now, isn't it? That's what I mean.
It's the players that are playing for each club. Like back in the day, we'd have like Patrick Vieira, or like with United, they'd have Roy Keane,
or players that had loyalty to
Yeah, the area.
Sol
like
Campbell.
they came through like the area.
The
like
Sol Campbell going between both clubs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas these days it's more just like
that's why I think
soft.
Until maybe like a year or so ago, we used to play Mark Noble in every Spurs game, and it's them players that in those games are going to pull out a 10 out of 10, and everyone around them will then play a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So unless you've got players like that in your team anymore, but that's the thing, football's gentrified. Like no one really cares that much. People want to go like down the pub and order something on Uber Eats or something. Like they're not down there to go, fuck it, get down a local boozer. It's not that anymore.
Yeah.
What's it been like seeing Mark Noble's career come to a slow end?
Do you know what? What an icon.
Feel bad for him when he missed that pen?
I think, of course I did. I think he got villainised a lot because at the time we didn't have much midfield backup. Since we signed Thomas Soucek, he's been a revelation, right? So our midfield is pretty much set on Rice and Soucek. Yeah. And we've still got a few, but we're still playing him. And you could tell, that's what I mean. It's like Ollie. Ollie's been stuck in a job, in a role that he probably can't play anymore. And same with Mark Noble was playing in that midfield in a role that he probably can't actually produce anymore. Whereas now I think he's taking a step back. He plays in certain games here and there, but mate, what a hero!
He's probably been such a big influence on Declan Rice.
That's
as well.
what I was just about to say.
They are
the
quite
mantle
similar players,
has been
aren't
passed
they?
from Noble to Rice.
Declan did an interview, didn't he? And he said he was like, mate, there's no one better that I could have grown up around, like in a football club wise. Unreal, loyalty's unreal. I think he's the longest standing one club player next to Messi from when he was at Barcelona.
Really?
But Messi's now broken out because he's gone somewhere else. So I think Noble's probably, if there's a fact checker, look it up. I think
Cresswell's quite high as well, right?
Yeah. I think Mark Noble's probably the longest standing one club player now in a top flight division.
Yeah.
Mate, just quality all round. Come through the academy, local boy, Canning Town.
He'll get a statue.
He'll get a statue, 100%.
Yeah.
Is he your favourite all-time hammer?
Is he my favourite all-time hammer? See, that's a big question.
Who is then?
I think he's my love for him. Yeah, banging. Yeah, there you go. Mark Noble's the longest standing one club player.
Yeah.
One player.
Bloody hell.
That's a long time.
What's the most appearances in the Premier League? It's
Barry.
Gareth Barry for how many?
600 and something.
600.
Carragher got like.
Is it 6?
Carragher got like over 600
Alex.
for Liverpool, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think it might be 8.
No, but is it like I'm saying Premier League
all
appearances?
653.
In the Premier League, that's outrageous.
Alex, did you check if Jamie Carragher got 618 appearances for Liverpool? I'm not obsessed with him or anything. But yeah, who's your favourite hammer then?
Oh, mate, that's the thing.
But that's consecutive, isn't it? Is that not consecutive or total?
Fuck, he didn't play 618 games in a row, mate.
I think Brad Friedel's is the highest consecutive, isn't it?
Really?
737.
What? 737 appearances, Jamie Carragher.
That's outrageous. Fair dues.
God, he should get a bit more.
Sorry, we both cut you off. So who is your favourite all-time hammer?
Oh, mate, I've gone through phases, mate. He's the one that I'll probably forever and ever have an affinity for. Like, he's just unreal. He embodies West Ham. I was about to say, he embodies everything about that club. Even though we moved to like this new big shiny bowl, whatever. Yeah. Like, admittedly, I'm just not. I grew up in fucking Boleyn, so like I love it there. That was unreal. I remember taking Cal to the West Ham Liverpool Cup game that we beat him in. And even then, he was like, it's a proper stadium. Mate, it was so good there. He embodies everything about West Ham. And then even through like the eras, now we're fucking great. Like, we're good now.
Yeah.
He's still there. He's still plugging away. He still puts in a good shift. Growing up, I really liked Yossi Benayoun when he was at West Ham. Really? I loved Yossi Benayoun. I think I had 15 on the back of my tops for a long time just because I really liked Yossi Benayoun.
He was so good, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Quality player. And then
Di Canio?
Di Canio's quality. I got a lot of signed Di Canio memorabilia.
Have you?
Yeah. I got a Di Canio signed poster in my flat on the wall. Got quite a few bits.
That's quite impressive, that.
Got quite a few bits. And then the Payet, obviously, mate. That love story is probably the hardest love story ever. Can you imagine if we kept him and he was still knocking about
now?
Do you reckon he gets into the team currently?
Yeah. Mate,
reckon?
Yeah. If he was
you think about
in his
mate.
prime.
Yeah. If you
No, I'm saying all right on a current basis.
On a current form
Dimitri
basis.
Payet now.
No, I think he fights for his place in the team, but I
Yeah.
think he's still quality, mate. He's
What about Jesse Lingard?
Jesse Lingard again, heartbreaking.
When he played again, didn't he? I swear he came on United and scored against you this season.
Yeah, he did,
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
God, was that tough to see?
Oh, yeah, of course it was, because he come to the club, he's chucking up irons and all that, and then he's probably played half hour in like the last. Come on, fella. Come on.
But do you reckon
he should have stayed there, man? He should have.
That would have been his decision, though. I don't think.
No, I think he's still got United tinted glasses on. Right. I think because he had such a good spell at us. Ollie's saying, I think there's definitely a spot for him at this club. Yeah. He sees that headline or in the press interview and thinks, yes, I'm going to cling on to it even harder. And he just doesn't get a game time. I think Jesse fella do what's best for Jesse now, mate. You smashed it. You proved that you can fit into a team and be like a talisman midfielder. Do it.
Go to West Ham this January.
Mate, I think the chance went, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I think
Do you reckon West Ham are going to make any signings this January?
Hopefully.
Who do you need?
We need a striker because we are one injury.
Back up for Antonio.
Yeah, we're one injury away. We're one hamstring injury because it will be a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
We're one hamstring injury away from disaster. Yeah. We can't play Yarmolenko up top.
It's now usually Bowen that just.
That's
fills
what I mean.
it.
Yeah,
Nine,
it's
isn't it?
either and they're not number 9s. They can't play there. They can't play there. So there's talks of Belotti. There's talks of Belotti. Yeah, because he refused a contract, so he's free in January.
That's not a bad sign, He went to the Euros of Italy.
He's one of them.
And he did all right.
He's one of them blokes as well. That's got that little bit of. I think he's got a little bit of bastardry about him as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell. Like,
yeah.
I feel like if you play for West Ham, you do need to be a little bit of a bastard.
He did. That's why Arnautovic was fucking sublime, mate.
Yeah.
Having Arnautovic, you knew going into games he's going to wind them up. Like, he's going to wind them up.
Have you seen the potential Czech billionaire?
Oh, I have.
Taking over West Ham.
27% stake apparently. That could lead to a full takeover.
Really?
And they want to use Slavia Prague as a development club.
Oh my!
So that means Holzlek. That's I don't know. He's a Czech striker. Well, he plays there right now. He's a young striker.
Well, the products that you've had from that club have been pretty fucking good, haven't they?
Kufal for 5 million.
Yeah, Soucek and Kufal, like two of them. They were pretty much got into like the Premier League team this season.
I think I saw a stat.
Yeah,
I saw a stat on Twitter last night. I know all them stat accounts, or whatever, and it was like a points-based ranking, and it was like top 10 most influential players in like the last X amount of team, like in the team.
Yeah.
Thomas Soucek was like 8th.
Yeah,
above like
Remember
in the conversation.
he
Was
kept
like,
scoring,
he was a
didn't he?
defensive midfielder that kept scoring goals every game.
He was the only defensive midfielder that you
then
put
again,
in the FPL.
but then again, would you now just you've seen his role? He's more midfielder.
Yeah,
I think he's a box to box. Isn't he? He gets up, and gets down.
Which is so
But
weird if you
that's
look at
what I
body
mean,
type
like-
as well.
Yeah.
the current West Ham system, you don't really have an actual defensive midfielder.
You've
got two.
Yeah.
You've got like a double pivot of box to box midfielders.
And you know what's
You've got
great about
Declan
it? You can tell is I think Soucek will probably put more kilometres in a Premier League game, but then in the European games, Declan's the one doing it. Declan's steaming forward. So it's like, all right, reserve your energy tank in this game, you go. Reserve your energy tank in this game, you go.
I genuinely think Dec is one of the best dribblers of a ball in the Premier League. Like
Do you know what it is as well?
Every time I see him play,
Yeah.
the way he carries the ball,
Which is one half yesterday.
No, shut up. No, I do watch a lot of West Ham because I actually really like West Ham at the moment. And for England, especially in the Euros final, the way he carried the ball
He had a belter in that game.
was insane.
The fact he got subbed in that final was still alarming to me. I think that was the wrong decision. He was having a belter in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it is? He's got that powerful stride. Like, you can tell, like, if he wants to,
he's like a built
he's an
guy,
athlete, mate. He's an athlete. Like, when people kept saying, "Oh, all he does is this, all he does is that," like before the Euros, I was like, when everyone's watching him for 90 minutes, because I said I watch him 90 minutes week in, week out. He don't miss games. What he'll do is he'll steam back, intercept the ball, pick the ball up, dribble past someone, whip the ball out wide.
Yeah.
Like, to have that ability to win the tackle, then get past him as well, use your strength, dribble it out, bang.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Well, it's coming to more people's attention now that he's capable of doing.
Every day you see like
everything
Gary
in the
Lineker
playbook.
tweet like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's still 22, another beautiful."
And now he's scoring
performance."
goals.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Like West Ham are going to struggle to keep hold of him.
Well, that David Moyes interview recently, did you see it? They said, "Oh, what do you think about Declan?" He went, "Well, the price tag that was discussed in the summer, 100 million,
doubled.
No, he was like, "Well, I think that was a bargain." He said, you weren't getting for that now.
Yeah. He got not only have you got Premier League tax, you got
It is
English
true.
tax.
Mate, so true.
English tax, Premier League tax, 22 tax.
Look at Harry Maguire. He went for 80 mil.
Captaincy tax as well. He's a
Captaincy
leader at
tax.
22.
Yeah.
Like whoever will get him.
Future England captain, by the way. I think.
Yeah.
I think future England
so as
captain.
well. But whoever gets him, I reckon like a 150 job.
If he keeps on playing how he's playing, there is no end for it. Like,
And also
it's
the way
ridiculous.
the football market's just going up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
Like it's just inevitable that he's going for 100 plus.
It is ridiculous.
300 million to Newcastle.
I think he'll personally. Where do you think he'll end up?
I think
Manchester United need him.
Mate,
I
he
think he'll
could.
go Chelsea.
Yeah, I think if
I was to say
he's going anywhere, Chelsea.
Or if he's going anywhere, Newcastle.
Yeah.
If he's going anywhere, Barcelona.
I can't see him really going outside of England.
No.
I think Chelsea or United.
I think he'll play Premier League football for the rest of his career. I think because it's just top flight, mate. And he dictates. He runs the game.
Do you know what though? Like he could. The thing is, he'll walk into United. They need
They're
him.
desperate for him.
But then also, you could say that is Kante coming to the end of his tenancy at Chelsea?
No,
Do you,
I think
do you think he's or
Mate, he's still an absolute engine, mate. You watch
Jorginho,
90 minutes of
Kovacic,
Kante.
like would he get in? He would get in. It would be a
He would-
battle.
he'd
It'd be a
get in.
battle, but he would get in.
And I think Tuchel would like him as well. I think he'd like him.
Yeah,
I think he'd like
he
that player in there. Yeah.
And he's obviously friends with a lot of them already.
And that's
Mason linking up.
He came from the academy as well.
No, that's
he?
what I mean.
So
It's like he's a product of.
He's product of Cobham, isn't he?
So
What do you think?
exactly.
Do you think?
All the Cobham products at the moment, just
Mate.
like walking the Premier League. Gallagher's done more.
Yeah.
For
Mate, can I just
Chelsea
say,
now?
Gallagher, I am so I'm such a fan of his. Honestly, like
Did you see his
He
goals?
looks good, mate. He
Genuinely.
looks
Did you see
really
his
good.
goals?
He's
see his
so
goals?
good.
Yeah.
He's so good. What is it? Who did he play like a month ago? Where he did like a Cruyff turn in the box and just put it in.
Did you see, that was them?
Yeah,
West Ham.
I was about to
you?
say, when we
Yeah.
played against him, I was at the game and I kept saying, I was like, mate, he's having a belter here.
Yeah.
Like you could tell. He was giving Declan the game in that one. Like he was playing.
Who do you reckon top 3 or top 5 best English midfielders are right now?
Bellingham,
Rice got to be in there.
Rice, and
I think
Mount.
Jude Bellingham gets.
it depends if
criminally-
you play Foden in midfield.
I think.
Foden.
Yeah, I think Jude Bellingham gets criminally disrespected in
the
the
reason is
in the
because
England
he's
setup.
18.
In the England setup, he gets disrespected.
I think so. I
Nobody-
agree. I fully agree with you on that one.
Nobody watches like.
But then again,
outside
this
European.
is the issue. It's also a blessing and a curse at the minute. But England is flooded
We've got too many players.
with so many good players in all positions. Like
Yeah.
you've seen, Matty Cash has now changed his.
Polish.
He's now changed to Polish because you look at the right back crop. We've got Trent. We've got fucking
Mateusz
James.
Cash.
Mate. Yeah, exactly. You've got all of these players now in every position.
Yeah.
The only place that we ain't got fucking is centre back. We've got Harry Maguire in that there. But then again, Harry Maguire for England.
It's unbelievable.
He's great. like,
He's
but-
like Pickford, mate.
yeah, but for
He's
United,
like,
yeah.
he's like
Legit,
Pickford.
Pickford only
Pickford
plays
puts on
good
an
for
England
England.
shirt. He turns into like
Prime
octopus
David
man.
Octopus
Yeah,
man.
just saves everything.
He is unreal. He's unreal for England. Yeah, it's mental. Like, we've just got a flood of
I'd say
talent.
top 5 right now for England in no particular order.
What is the midfielders?
Yeah. Bellingham, Rice, Mount, Foden. Shit. No, not Jordan Henderson.
Well, Jordan Henderson's better than Calvin Phillips.
I would say Grealish. Different position.
You're not saying left. You're not,
picked
you're not
a
saying
left
you don't
wing.
play
I
left
just love it.
winger.
I just love it. Wait,
You're
I
saying
said
he
there was
play-
someone else we mentioned.
You don't play on the left, no? Grealish.
Yeah, all right. The Jordan Henderson's, yeah, he's better than Calvin Phillips, but I also think Calvin Phillips.
I think Calvin Phillips is good, by the way, because
He
I
is
know
very
there was on the lead up to the Euros, there was very much beef between classic West Ham and Leeds fans going, "Oh, well, our DM's better, our DM's better." But I know this will probably rustle a couple of it. I think Rice made Phillips look better in the Euros because since he's gone back to Leeds, he doesn't look
I also
as good as he did in Euros.
I also still think Calvin Phillips could walk into United.
Mate, no, this is the thing, and
A lot of people could.
This is Theo, mate. Theo, everyone in DM wise, right? I remember there's a lot of talk. Newcastle fans saying, "Oh, fucking Longstaff and Rice. I think we'd take Longstaff over Rice." Fuck off.
No, you wouldn't.
Mate, no, back when they was coming up, and we had a game against him, and Rice absolutely embarrassed, or he played out his skin, and he was like, "Yeah, right, there's levels to the game." Then there was also, McTominay, McSauce, or Declan Rice. Come off it. I'm sorry, come off it.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't speak.
McTominay's good.
Don't speak in the same.
I rate McTominay.
He's all right, but he ain't a Declan.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's significant gear changes
Yeah.
in the game compared to each other. So
You got Liverpool next week.
do have Liverpool next week, and I think that'll be a proper game.
I mean, if you beat them,
The only issue is the Thursday games at the minute because we aren't in the position where we have infinite squad depth to.
the thing is you
to
can't
rotate.
even rest in Europa because you could actually
We-
win the Europa.
I think
League.
But
we got a good chance.
You actually this week more than any.
We can
because
because
afford to
because
you've already
we've
basically.
we're
topped
through.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
we're through our group. We're through our group.
Yeah.
So I would expect Moyes to play a second string team.
especially if you're away.
Yeah, I think he'll play a second string team because I think he'll want to continue the league progress because like literally putting that performance on against City as well in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
They flung on. I'd love to know the maths. If someone could do the maths in the comments, how much money did City bring on in that Carabao Cup game?
Yeah.
Because they flung the kitchen sink at us,
Yeah.
and we played really well.
Yeah.
Really well, and I'm happy we beat them in that because that was impressive.
So obviously you are level on points with City.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get? Do you think? Who's going to finish higher on the
great
table?
question.
I didn't know how to word it. Who do you think is going to finish higher in the table?
Them.
City.
West Ham or Arsenal?
What?
What?
That's not even. So you've just mentioned Man City and then.
Yeah.
brought
I
a
was
completely
expecting-
different-
yeah, I didn't know what was
Man
happening
City.
then.
So I think Man City will.
All right,
I think
so-
Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
I
will
think
be
so.
the top three.
Yeah.
So who's going to be that fourth position?
Mate, what is that question?
Well, do you
So
know
I think
what?
City will eventually, because of their squad depth, they'll just pull away at some
Yeah,
point
of course
during
they
the
will.
season.
Yeah.
So I think they're out of the question. But I'd say Arsenal are 3 points behind United.
Yeah.
Behind West Ham United. Level on points in Man United.
I would back West Ham barring injuries. They finished higher than us last season as well.
Yeah.
There's a history there already. I'd say West Ham. That doesn't make me a non-Arsenal fan. That makes me an unbiased football watcher.
Yeah, true. Do you know what it is? A tweet described it perfectly the other day. There was like,
he just wanted me to say,
I know.
Arteta finished top 4.
I think as a West Ham fan, right, we say like the joke, like it. By the way, it is a joke because we do the massive stuff and stuff like that because this is like an out of body experience.
Yeah, of course.
we moved stadium. We got promised this next level, whatever.
Yeah.
And it all just kept crumbling down. It kept crumbling down. We had fans running on the pitch protesting, whatever. This is mental.
Yeah.
Like as a West Ham fan, we've been used to mid-table clubs, sometimes relegation battles. But if you put a shift in on the pitch, we fucking love it.
Yeah.
This is
and
what you were promised.
So this is what I mean. This is like I'm waiting for someone to go. Well, oh, by the way, you're 8th.
In 2 seasons ago, I remember every single Premier League predictions before the season started. Everyone was like, West Ham 17th or 18th. Yeah. And then they ended up getting European football, and then they've just followed it with potentially a top 4.
Mate, absolutely unreal. So it is like an out-of-body experience. But I saw that there was a stat about our away form at the minute. I think we've played 15, won 13, and drawn 2 and lost none. Our away form is pretty much on par with City's now.
Bloody.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Liverpool's, I don't know what it is, but I think that like the COVID season just made people like not care about going to other stadiums now.
Mate, and that's the thing is this barring like where you said like catastrophic injury, I would say West Ham will finish above Arsenal.
Yeah,
I would say Arsenal will finish top 4.
Top 4, yeah.
Because I feel like we have a little bit more of a squad depth. And when we're not exactly
no. I don't know because
but we're not in Europa League.
I feel like if we have,
we're not in Europa League. We only got the Prem.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
English
is the fixture list
yeah.
is favourable for you lot because we're in a position where we do fancy ourselves for Europa, fancy ourselves in the cup now that we've got through, and we're doing pretty well in the league. So it's one of them ones where like our eggs are in so many baskets. What the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
To be fair, Arsenal are in the FA Cup and obviously the League Cup, beat Leeds, but like I feel like the Premier, like getting top 4 is such a priority for Arsenal right now. It wasn't.
But you ain't had top 4 since Wenger, so.
Mate, we haven't had Champions League since Wenger left. Right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think now it's actually become an option. It's attainable now. Yeah. Like at the start of the season, it wasn't attainable. Now we're within touching distance of top 4.
What do you mean at the start of the season wasn't attainable?
Like when we had that bit of a crappy start, everyone's like, "Oh, we're going to finish."
No, do you know what? It's
we've said this before.
I know,
but it's like we played the champions of England and the champions in Europe, and everyone went, the club's finished.
But also, as an Arsenal fan, you would be thinking to yourself, "Right, we're not getting top 4 again, are we? We're not even getting top 6. It's going to be a battle for 8. Like we're going to be battling against bloody."
But that's why you can't judge a season off 3 games.
I know. I'm judging it off 10.
You and Spurs don't even battle for top 4 anymore. That's the sadness. You don't even battle for Europe. You battle for 8th.
We do. Like, mate, we're 1 point ahead of Brighton. We're level on points with United. That's
Brighton have had a mental start. Their manager, Graham Potter?
Yeah, Graham Potter,
mate. What? He's having a belter, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's produced results at Anfield now, twice? 2 seasons?
Who do you think could potentially win manager? If West Ham finish top 6, do you think David Moyes has got a shout of manager of the season?
If West Ham finish in Europa again and they go far in cup competitions, I think he has to.
Manager of the season?
No, I think it depends if Chelsea win the season.
True.
You reckon Tuchel?
Yeah.
Mate, he's
because he inherited a Frank Lampard team that was
you could say
struggling. But again,
it was building blocks.
Yeah, I know. I agree. What Frank was establishing was great, but he's taken that team to a Champions League title, and to then go and win the Premier League.
They're playing ridiculous as well.
Yeah.
They you can tell. But
that's
a coach.
Yeah.
That's a coach. When you're talking like
when you watch them play, that's a philosophy. Right
yeah,
there,
when you
a manager is instilled.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
people.
And it hasn't taken him long to do it. Realistically, he took them Champions League final. And now this season's his first like proper. Mate, you can see it. They're flying.
Yeah,
they're flying. Okay, African Cup of Nations
cancelled.
Yeah.
I said this last time, but I don't think it's actually cancelled.
I think it is cancelled.
I think it's on the verge of being. It's not fully cancelled because I said this and I'd like to take it back because it still potentially might go ahead. So if it's not cancelled, we look silly.
If it's not cancelled, that would favour you lot, wouldn't it? Because obviously Liverpool would get quite a few players taken away.
Well, they'd have Ben Rama going.
Yeah, we'd have Ben Rama going.
I feel like he could be replaced.
I don't know.
No, not really.
There's Filler, not really. Lanzini, Fornals.
Yeah, but Lanzini's sort of over. He's a little bit older than he was.
You'd only lose like
back
one
then.
player.
back then he's a little bit older than he was. Like Lanzini plays really well in a deeper role now.
Yeah.
Like a deeper role where he can get on it, maybe just jink it that way, pass it that way. He plays better there now. He can't really play where he used to.
Doesn't
But
burn.
and that's the thing is you take a Ben Rama or Bowen or an Antonio out of this team and you somehow struggle to do the same system.
There's very much in the starting 11 now. There's a lot of synergy.
Yeah.
So you remove one, you don't know how it.
Yeah.
I remember when was it Lanzini that scored
The belter.
the belt against Spurs 3-3.
Yeah.
That is one of my favourite West Ham moments ever, and I'm not even a West Ham fan.
Wait, do you know what? Fucking this.
Oh, mate, honestly, I'm sounding like a West Ham. I actually do. There's such a nice top as well. But then on the contrast, I also remember the 2005 FA Cup final.
Stop it, mate.
What was that like when Stevie G? Surely at the same time when Stevie G.
Listen here, Lionel Scaloni. If you ever see this, I'm fucking coming for you. I've been coming for you since fucking 2005.
16 years.
Yeah, and now I'm an adult. All right, now I'm a scary man.
Very scary.
And I'm coming for you, Lionel Scaloni. You pillock.
Surely though, because I always wondered this. Like we were talking about James Alcott when Aguero scored against QPR, and he was there. As a West Ham fan, you see that go in, you're thinking, holy shit, I'm sad. We could have won the FA Cup final. But also you've seen one of the greatest goals of all time go in.
Yeah, I think the heart rate is outrageous. And also you look at it now as an adult and you think, why is my right back, left back, why has he booted it into the middle of the park where you've got arguably one of the best strikers of the ball? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You've got Shaka Hislop in goal as well.
Shaka Hislop.
Mate, fuck me.
So, do you remember when
it's one of the ones, as soon as he struck it, you look away. You're like,
That's another one for the Gerrard collection.
Honestly, that man is a freak.
Mate, he's unreal.
That's not nice.
No, it's a freak in a good way.
Oh, freaky.
Like some of the stuff he's done is absurd. I remember when Paul Konchesky scored that cross shot.
Oh mate, do you know what's so
and
funny?
You thought you were going to win the FA Cup final.
Mate, that goes in, and you think, again as a West Ham fan, you're thinking, it's our day. Like this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. He scored from across. This doesn't happen. We're fucking going all the way. We're lifting silverware, mate. The funniest thing about that, we went down to a game recently. I went down the Cow in Stratford after. Paul Konchesky comes over with his kids.
What?
He's like, yeah, these lot down here play for the West Ham under 12s. And I was like, they'd love a picture. I went, yeah, go on then. And then I ended up speaking to him, and then he's like, oh yeah, whatever, go out here, whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, I just got a house down near there. He's like, oh, fucking quality, mate. And we just sat there. I was having beers with Paul Konchesky.
That's what I mean.
That's
Do you know
that
is
and that,
so
mate, and I said
sick.
to him, I was sat there in a pub with him, drinking beer with him. He got me and Faith Sambuca shots.
What?
So, yeah, so mate, Paul, love you, fella.
Do you not
he
think
just
that's
jumps on the Instagram. He's replying to my stories. It's so funny.
It's such a weird dynamic now that like all of your favourite footballers growing up now their kids now probably a lot.
Best one's Mark Noble, mate. Mark
Noble.
Noble.
Really?
No. Yeah. Was in the box, in like the players' lounge box. One of my mates works in the ticket office.
Oh,
for the Leicester game.
That's
for
ideal.
the Leicester game. So I was up there for the Leicester game, and then he said, "Oh yeah, Mark Noble's kids want a picture with us, sat behind you." I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah.
All right. And then literally the other week, he wanted a video message. He was out with one of his mates. He was, his son really noticed her. So he went, yeah, I'll just pop you my number and you can WhatsApp it to me.
Mate.
And he was like, yeah, let me know if you want anything, like whatever. And it's one of them ones where, like, I probably won't ever call that favour in.
Yeah.
Because it's one of them ones where it's like,
you're fucking Mark Noble,
you don't understand,
yeah.
you're fucking, like, you're my club's hero.
But also it's a case of like, what happens if you ask and he ignores you? And then that message will just sit there forever.
I don't think that'd happen though. I just don't. Yeah.
No? Surely you've got to put it in
because Mark Noble seems like a genuine.
Yeah, but
do you know what it is? He's just a geezer, isn't he? Like, you can tell in everything he does, the way he speaks to me and whatever. It's just funny.
Surely you got to pull in that favour for his final game. You got to be there.
Oh, but I think everyone will be trying to pull that favour in for his final game, wouldn't they?
And get it in early.
When do you reckon it'll be?
It's this season.
It's going to be
last game of the season. Last home game, I think. I think it'll
be last home game.
It'll be a
and I think it'll be one of the men's where he gets
or a cup final.
Hey.
See, that's what I mean. It might not just be.
So, what's your favourite West Ham memory of all time?
Oh, mate. Favourite West Ham memory of all time? This is nuts, bro, because there's so many. Like, there's so many. There's pointers because, like, it wasn't about results growing up for me.
No.
Like, there was. So my mum's ex-husband growing up, he worked at a wine warehouse in East London, and the manager of that used to know Bobby Zamora, and Bobby Zamora used to get like charity, like the tickets or whatever. So we used to get tickets through that. So I'd go and sit behind the goal next to the away fans. in bowling ground as like
So
a kid
sick.
stood on the seats, whatever.
Yeah.
So like, I remember making friends with like this fucking like probably like hooligan next to me, and he's grabbing, put me on his shoulders, whatever.
Gave you a
And
top.
it's one of them ones
Give you
where
a
like,
tattoo.
I'm behind the goal next to the away fans with geezers as like a little boy, and I'm like, and it's them.
They
it's
look
them,
after their own.
Yeah, it's that like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like them
yeah,
memories
yeah.
where like that is unreal. That's like a childhood memory where you go to the game, you're thinking, oh. You know, like this is quality. And Upton Park was like smell of burgers, piss.
Yeah.
Like proper East End. Like you walk down fucking Green Street, you walk down the market. The market's on outside. Yeah, toot man.
Yeah.
It's just growing up around that was like unreal. So I felt like all that stuff, like the feeling of match days.
Yeah.
That's what stuck with me. Favorite memory though. Oh mate, fucking hell. I think it has to be. I don't know. Recently is the Lanzini Spurs one. That's unreal. That was unreal. The feeling I got of that was buzzing because it's one of the ones where like Spurs fans now must, like I say, cry at night.
Last kick of the game, basically.
They must cry at night that we're good. Cup, even still, the cup. I went to the semi-final against. It was in Aston Villa's ground. I remember I had seats right at the front. I remember seeing Marlon Harewood get tackled. A little boy. So I went to the semi of that. Got all the programs and stuff. I think that cup run is probably the biggest one. Although the promotion was ridiculous. Vazte's goal.
Oh, right.
Vazte's goal.
Yeah.
Mate, Kevin Nolan busting his fucking arse. You never see him make a run like that.
Yeah.
Busts his arse, kept the ball in play, whips it across. Vazte.
That's where he jumps into the crowd.
Yeah.
Right?
And, mate, but the thing is that the finish is so... Don't do that. He roofed it.
Yeah.
Like, he roofed it.
Yeah.
Imagine that doesn't... Imagine you don't put that in.
I used to love Kevin Nolan. Every time him and Mark Noble would play together, I'd be like, they just suit each other. They're just the same person.
And do you know what the best thing is? We had Allardyce, Andy Carroll, Kevin Nolan, Mark Noble.
Yeah.
Brexit as it comes.
They're still part of the furniture at the club though, which is like that's the.
Of course, absolutely.
That's why
Kevin
West Ham
Nolan's
is
still on the sidelines with David Moyes.
see him every time.
We had a viewer send in a topic they wanted us to discuss. Who is the worst player at each of the top 6 clubs right now? So
Are we doing traditional
the
six?
top
Are we
six
doing
or
like
big six?
Are we doing traditional six?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only club that would be in instead of West Ham were Spurs.
Yeah.
But I reckon we do include West Ham.
Should we just for a Spurs fan watching?
Yeah, literally.
So okay,
The big six.
We'll do West Ham and then the big six.
Okay, yeah, worst
That
player. It's so
incorporates
peak.
everyone,
It is
doesn't
actually so peak. Like,
Worst player.
Imagine like you're watching.
Yeah, look,
pitch side
as a
of-
West Ham fan, who's the worst player at your club?
Imagine they're watching this right now.
See, I've got to think. Who do we bring on? And I think, well, fuck me.
Yeah, and it can't be like a guy that just doesn't play. It has to be like, oh, he actually does come on and be like, you stink.
Oh, that's hard. It used to be Carlos Sanchez. Remember that DM from Villa?
Yeah.
When he came on, mate, I used to fucking turn around. That's when I had a season ticket as well. I used to turn around. It used to be him. I used to hate it. That's
Just turn around and watch the ceiling.
Mate, genuinely, I used to turn around. I used to go with Charlie, didn't I? I used to sit there and be like,
Get him over.
Can't watch this bloke play midfield. Like, I used to say, genuinely, I think if you gave me shin pads and boots, I'd put on a better shift than him in that midfield. At the minute, though, that's the thing. I think because there's such a good vibe around the club, this is really hard.
Yeah.
This is really, really
You
hard.
don't have to say it then.
Because I'm not the biggest fan of Yarmolenko. I think he plays.
I think
he plays for Ukraine.
Yeah.
When he plays for Ukraine, he looks slim.
He's their talisman.
Mate, he looks in the Euros. I put in my chat with West Ham boys. I was like, he looks slim, athletic, and like he wants to ball out for Ukraine. And he comes back to us, and he just looks slow. Like his turning circle's fucking huge. He looks like when people are playing FIFA and they don't know the analogs properly.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. He goes,
Jolted.
yeah.
I'd say Yarmolenko's not a bad shout then.
But he's one of the high. Do you know what's influencing that decision is he's one of the highest paid players at the club. He's on more money than Declan Rice.
Oh, it'll grow up.
I think he's on 125 grand a week, and he's not 125 grand a week player.
He's not. I'd say
So I think
Yarmolenko then.
Yarmolenko.
All right, let's go with top of the league, the big Chelsea.
Worst player at Chelsea.
Ooh, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Poor guy, man.
Boohoo advert, man.
That's what I'm about to say. He just looks good. I think you're really handsome.
He scored at the week. He scored the other day.
Do you know what? Again, what's influencing my decision there is
he had such high hopes.
He had such good potential, and you could see it. By the way, you could see it, and I think he's had an injury or two, bless him. So that obviously that's influenced. But he had the chance to go to Fulham and impress and show that Fulham squad.
He should have done as well.
I'm better than probably all of you here, and he didn't.
No.
Well, JCC, who's a Fulham fan, he said he was like, I don't want him to come on the pitch.
Yeah.
He was like, because he don't look like
Lessons
like,
everyone around him.
Yeah. That just springs to mind because there was such promise there. But
What about the big signing of last year? Timo Werner.
I think he started to crack on a little bit now, doesn't he?
If you look at his goal contributions, he's actually quite good.
No, that's what I mean. He's
actually
he
really
started to
good.
crack on. There was a good meme about him.
Ross Barkley.
Oh, that's a shout.
I was going to say off a performance basis, the only time I've ever seen him play for Chelsea is Saul.
Oh, yeah, I think he's like played like 1 minute. Or
Yeah,
something.
but that's the worst player I've seen at Chelsea. That was the question you asked.
I would say either Ross Barkley or Ruben Loftus-Cheeks.
I was going to say that.
Cheeks.
You're right. You're right.
Saul.
I just think, that team again. Tuchel's got them all.
Yeah,
flying.
you can't. Yeah, there is no
They're
worse
flying,
player, unfortunately. Even Kepa's like back and forth. Like, his cup games. Were
if you had to pick, I think
performances.
Loftus-Cheek or Barkley is a good shout.
Second place.
Are you just going through the lineups because you can't remember the squad?
No, I'm just looking at the squad list.
I did see the lineup.
Yeah, the squad list does help. Like,
you're being fraudulent here. You got to think of it rather than look at the lineup and being like.
Stop going like. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I think.
Karius.
Yeah, Karius.
I was going to say Karius for Liverpool.
Karius, I think.
That's what it is. Like,
the bloke ain't playing.
He's
bro.
on loan. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Like, who's the lowest rated on FIFA here? Let me put that name out.
Liverpool.
Worst player at Liverpool.
Who comes on and I just think you're shit.
I used to. Bobby Firmino was going through a bit.
He went through a rough patch.
I think he was making them play shit as well. Like I think they was better without him at one point, but he's now. It's always like purple patches, isn't it? Where like
Adrian would be my worst player. At
no, but then again,
but
when
he played. He had a
when he
solid
came
few
in,
games,
this is what I mean. When he came in,
no, I don't think he's any good.
No, because that's a West Ham
fan.
No,
but he doesn't get picked over Kelleher.
No, but as a West Ham fan, when he came in and he started performing in place of Alisson being out, everyone was like, "Well, what the fuck? Why did we get rid of him?"
He was bought by Liverpool because he was so phenomenal at West Ham, and then he went to Liverpool and he was like, oh, he's actually.
But I don't think he was good. He was great at West Ham. He wasn't phenomenal. Like
I thought it was quality when you played.
Yeah, as a Liverpool keeper though, you think, what the fuck? Where does this come from? He was having belters.
Do you know what? I know he scored one of the most famous Liverpool goals, but Origi is a bit shit. I know he's also I'd take bit good.
If you used to say, all right, you get Origi in January, I'd be buzzing with that.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it's just one of them strikers that you can count on.
He's not going to start.
For cup games and stuff like that.
It's like picking the worst of a great bunch.
Arguably,
discussion.
Arguably one of the best clubs in Europe at the minute. Like from top to bottom, they are incredible.
Who do you even pick, mate? No, the names that we don't recognise.
They're just
been
fringe
given
players.
game time because they're like.
I'm doing what Theo
does.
I'm going Adrian, mate.
Thiago hasn't exactly had
his third choice keeper in a
Thiago
system.
hasn't exactly had the impact that they wanted.
Do you know what? Fuck it, Salah.
Salah.
Shit.
Yeah, he's crap.
He's bad because he makes everyone else look so shit.
You know what? He doesn't have a right foot. Oh yeah, he does have a right foot. Of course he does.
He does have a right foot. Liverpool are a really solid squad, but go with that.
So Adrian.
Why not?
That's a good shout.
Yeah, because if he was on the team lineup, I think Liverpool fans would be like,
yeah. No, if he started in like a cup game, be like, oh,
you'd be trusting him.
That's what I mean. Kelleher gets in ahead of him, and he was supposed to be the second keeper at a club.
You'd be trusting defence more than you would Adrian. You'd be like, no shots, no shots.
He's got mistakes in him, man.
Yes.
Man City.
Worst player at Man City.
Ben Mendy.
He's still on the squad list.
Nah, he's transferred. Prison FC. They got a strong lineup. I'm telling you now, if you was to make that team in Football Manager and sim it for 5 years, I think Prison FC go far. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think has someone done that on YouTube yet or not? Make Prison FC, please. Sim it 5 years and see where they end up. Because I think they'll put on a decent run. I think they might win silverware.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Genuinely, I think there's potential in that squad.
And they're probably all on PEDs because there's no regulations in prison. So.
They can do what they want.
Yeah. Mate, I'm looking at this squad list here, and I think every single player that comes on for City
it's disgusting.
It's just fucking world.
That's why in that Carabao Cup game when they just kept flinging on Grealish, kept flinging on Jesus.
The player that I feel like is slightly below the level of
Nathan Ake.
Yeah, would be Nathan Ake.
Nathan Ake is a shout. Yeah. Again, that's.
He was a great purchase from Bournemouth, but
he was like 40 mil as well.
How old is he? Is he still
quite young? He is still young.
Like 23, I think.
He was born in 95, so he's 26. He's not even young.
So that, then if he's not young anymore.
The hair gives him that impression. He's like.
He was young, but not anymore.
Yeah, do you know what? He's not on the same level as the rest of everyone.
Do you know what I love about Man City?
He's another one of those that if you see in the starting lineup, it's like, they don't seem as
he was meant
impenetrable.
To be.
You would question. but there's no injury, you'd be like, why is he in the team?
Yeah.
The thing is, Ake, he was meant to be like the future of City's defence, and then they've gone ahead and
He's
bought
good.
Laporte, Ruben Dias.
Yeah, he's good, but when they bring in Ruben Dias, you realise
How
what
good.
proper quality looks like.
Do you know who I love? And I just love the fact he's on City's books getting paid to just be a legend at the club and just work with the other
I know
keepers,
who
Scott
you're talking-
Carson.
Scotty Carson.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mate,
God.
the fact they brought him out
What
with
a
the
boy.
medals and that, that's quality.
What a boy. He's like the Hilario of Man City. Do you know what I mean? Like, why was he at Chelsea?
Yeah.
No one knows.
It is unreal.
No one knows why he was there.
Scotty Carson.
Unreal.
So I'd say
I bet he's a good person in the dressing room.
Dressing room,
isn't
yeah.
yeah, it'd be good to get on the pod.
Yeah.
Get Scotty
Bet he's got
Carson
good-
on the
bet
pod.
he's got good
We
stories.
just get goalkeepers on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep getting
goalkeepers.
the goalkeepers union.
Yeah, we do as well. Back the goalkeeper union.
Yeah.
So I think Nathan Ake is a good shout.
I think that's a big shout.
But again, it's like I feel hard done by because he's a great footballer. You get into like most of the Premier League teams, but when it's Man City, it's like who is the worst?
Yeah, it's the worst at the club.
Yeah.
So.
This one could be quite easy. I mean, actually it's hard because there's so many shit players at the club. It's Man United.
Oh,
I mean, let's just
Starting 11.
Same Fred.
Lindelof,
I'm
Bailly,
putting
Phil
Fred. I'm
Jones,
putting Fred.
Fred,
Putting Fred up there.
Gallo, crap,
Putting Fred up there. Fred.
crap.
Matic.
You look. I watch
Old.
Fred run around that midfield, and I just think, fuck me.
Yeah.
Like he
I
looks.
think he's out of position.
This is what I was going to
He's
say.
not a DM.
He doesn't
right?
look like a midfielder.
Yeah.
Where is he
Left
meant
back,
to play?
Yeah.
left back.
Because he's bad. I'm watching him run around that midfield like a headless
Mate,
chicken.
he's one of
Yeah.
them Donnies that because he's left-footed, like he should just be playing left back because he can't play anywhere
One of
else.
them Donnies because he's left foot.
Mate, think about it. When you're playing Sunday League, who's at left back? The only left-footed player.
Don't say
on
that,
the
bro.
team.
To Shaw.
Harry was.
To be fair, that game all he did was tackle and boot it.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Inverted.
true.
No, he was an inverted fullback. Mate.
Inverted,
He was playing crossfield.
It was
diagonal with his
Azpilicueta.
right
Mate,
foot.
to be fair,
It's João Cancelo.
Mate, he pinged one across the pitch at one point, and we're like, "Fucking what ball?"
Yeah.
João Cancelo.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Martial. Just is a bit shit at
No,
the
but
moment.
I think he's
Oh,
been,
he's
he's been
decent,
good.
though.
That's the thing.
But
Like,
he's-
the quality,
Newcastle would
but
be-
like
he's been better.
All right.
no, but the quality's there. Like you know,
yeah,
it's there.
the question should be who would Newcastle not buy even if they could afford to?
They wouldn't
Yeah.
buy Fred. They probably wouldn't buy Matic,
Yeah,
McTominay.
But
I
then
don't
again,
think Matic is shit. I just
No,
think
he's just
quite
gone.
slow.
I think he's
He's
past
getting
it.
old,
I
he's
think he's
gone.
past
I
it.
mean, let's face it, Newcastle probably don't want Phil
Then
Jones.
again, at times I think Lindelof puts in better performances
Yeah,
than Maguire.
I would
so
agree.
I would say if anyone in the back line is probably Phil Jones. Then
Poor Phil Jones, man. He's obviously been through a
Yeah.
lot.
I do see him still
But-
get haircuts on TikTok though. He's still getting a fresh trim.
Yeah.
What, as in like
Oh, yeah, he gets a fake-
fresh
Yeah, you know, like when they do like the TikTok fresh trim thing.
Phil
he gets a,
Jones.
he gets a trim every week. I'm not joking for game weeks. I see
Really?
it on TikTok.
But he doesn't play.
On my For You page, it will come up. Phil Jones ready for the weekend with his fresh new
It's so
trim.
hard. He gets a
And
trim
and
to sit on
does
the bench.
I do it too when they film me doing my hair.
He gets a trim to sit on the bench.
Must do.
Don't footballers have like barbers in the dressing rooms at
Yeah,
some
yeah,
points
yeah.
as well for like just before games?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you see?
Which is why he looks
Exactly.
so
Did you see
fresh
Ultra
on
fresh?
The
Sky.
best one is Richarlison. He had like the Manscaped thing,
Yeah.
doing that little dome thing.
Manscaped?
Yeah. And the light was on, and they were doing it in the changing rooms before the game. There's a video of it.
That's mad.
Probably learned from
It's
Jeremy
like in
Lynch.
have you seen Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
You know, and he's like,
Oh,
"Can you,
keep
do my
talking about.
trim?"
You
No, I
keep
don't know
ta-
what you're talking
You
about,
keep
actually.
talking about the
Three.
show.
Have
What?
you seen Ted Lasso?
No.
You just said yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I knew what it was, but I don't know what it is.
No,
I was going through the gears.
Right,
Mate,
so the
he talks,
people
he
that
talks about this show every fucking week.
Because it's incredible. Have you seen it? All right. Well, Ted Lasso's a comedy about a football team. In it's brilliant anyway. But I'm talking about. There's a
I was
moment.
thinking I knew what it was, but I didn't.
The fact that you haven't watched it is actually more
No, I wouldn't-
embarrassing
I'll
for
get-
you than it is for
I've just
me,
started
so-
You, and I will get around to Ted Lasso.
shut
I've
up,
just
man.
started season 1 of You.
Season 1 and season 2 are actually alright.
Yeah, so no
I'll let you-
spoilers, please.
Well, you
Uh,
don't watch the shows.
Anyway,
that I'm
sorry.
talking about anyway.
The shittest player at Man United is probably Phil Jones.
Alright.
Poor bloke. I am sorry, Phil, but we got to be harsh. Arsenal.
Let's not say shit. It's the poorest
the
player.
weakest member of the team.
Yeah, the
Which
weakest-
arguably even more. I mean, I said no one.
Shut up.
No, I can't name. No, I'm going. Mate, I'm going through.
Xhaka?
I'm going for the
Xhaka,
art. No,
Xhaka.
no, because he's just very good.
Nah,
He
he's
just sometimes lets
an
the side down a
ill-disciplined-
little bit. Kolasinac.
ill-disciplined.
No, because I think he's still got a little bit of a hard nut.
Callum
bastard about
Chambers
him.
sometimes lets the
He-
side down.
It'd be all right as like a.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He
Kolasinac
would
say it.
suit
Kolasinac
West
has
Ham.
got that little hard bastard energy in
Oh,
him.
he
Like,
is a
that's what
hard
I mean.
bastard. He would suit. Well, you can tell he's a hard bastard. He had
Jumped out and
machetes
everything, yeah.
come at
I
him.
don't think we've got any bad players.
Oh, yeah, you're on my page now.
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Like,
at
even
this
Maitland
over
He's
Niles-
going to say Pepe, but
Mate-
El Nene, awful.
Okay, no, I agree. El Nene is
El
crap.
Nene's
El
it's
Nene's
fucking
crap.
dog.
Yeah, no.
Scores well,
Cedric's shit.
does a job. He does a job.
Shut up.
No, I think El Nene's shit.
Pepe.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Don't give it, mate. His goal contribution.
Pepe plays like certain people I've seen play at 7-a-side.
Think about
That's what Pepe plays like.
He had one of the highest goal contributions in the Premier League last year.
See, but the thing is, he's just not impressive.
He also saved my arse.
Then again, like you do say.
Yeah, the only reason why Theo's got such an affinity for him is because
but then I was about to say,
him out the bottom two on FPL.
You do look at the squad list, and I think El Nene's the one that.
El Nene's the standout player.
El Nene's the standout bad player at the club.
He is a bit shit.
Yeah.
Whereas like
PP.
if
Big PP.
Pepe scored 15 in 67. He's 26. He's a year above me at school.
Oh.
That's a bit sad.
Right.
Yeah, no,
That's
sorry.
how you consider the age of people.
Yeah, no,
he's 5 years older than me at
last
school.
year, Maitland-Niles had a bit of a rough patch, but I think he's really bringing it back now.
But he's one of them players as well where I think you can see it. He's got a player in him.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
see
no,
it,
he is.
El Nene, I think, is just.
And Maitland-Niles, not only can he play right back, he plays centre mid and out as well.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
So he's really transitioning into a really mature player. But for me, El Nene is shit.
I love how he whips out like proper bits of speech when he's talking about Arsenal. Like,
And then
I think he's really transforming into a mature player.
He is a mature
And it just
player.
fails with everything else.
Yeah.
What?
Like, I was one of the few people that when the whole club turned on Xhaka.
No, I'm just talking about like when we talk about Arsenal, you're actually genuinely really
You speak properly,
articulate.
yeah.
But
You
then when we
articulate
talk about
properly.
everything else, you go.
Yeah.
I know I have a knowledge about other clubs apart from Arsenal.
Well, you don't speak about him like you do.
I'm a big West Ham fan.
No, well, I'll take it. Fuck it, yeah.
This is the part of the show.
We just forget any other top 6 club.
That was it.
What?
Spurs. Sorry, I forgot
Yeah,
about
we
Spurs.
did. Yeah.
Forgot they existed as a football club. I mean, where do we start? So the shittest player at Spurs got to be Doherty, Regulon,
No, he's
Doherty's
good.
alright.
He's got
Ben Davies,
tech.
Eric
Doherty's
Dyer.
got a game in him. hasn't he?
Eric Dyer.
No, he took us for a penalty shootout. man. Don't ever
Tanganga at the
say that.
start of last season was a bit shit, but he's actually turned into a bit of a player. I can't lie. I like Tanganga a lot. But at the start of the Amazon Prime doc, he was getting slated.
Oh, do you know what? I don't even know what to say. Dele Alli would be up there for me. Again,
Yeah, I was gonna
same vibes as Ruben
Yeah.
Loftus-Cheek
He's
is the fact.
so
Yes,
good.
this. Like, well, Sir Alex Ferguson liked him.
The problem, I think the difference between Dele Alli and Loftus-Cheek is that Dele Alli did actually do it for a while.
did.
He was the player everyone wanted him to be. Loftus-Cheek's never really
Then
been
again, the
that
question
player.
was the worst person on the books currently in that first team, and it probably isn't Dele Alli.
No.
but I think
He's
when you
probably one of the
when you factor in that he's just a pure disappointment now, which is quite sad.
I mean, Lascelles,
He's good.
yeah, he's very good. So.
Yeah.
They do have quite a lot of shit players on that. If you compare that squad list to Arsenal's, you're thinking.
But they're not. They're not shit.
I know
players.
they're not
It's
shit.
I
They're
would
all,
say-
look, they're all Premier League footballers. We
Yeah,
get that.
I'd say either Joe Rodon or Bergwijn.
He's been a letdown, hasn't he?
That's what I mean.
He's been
Bergwijn's
a
big
letdown.
letdown.
He's been a
I think
big
he's
letdown.
genuinely just a sprinter. He's one of them ones.
A sprinter.
He's just
He
quick.
is fast.
He's just
Yeah,
quick.
he's good. I
Would you-
mean,
would you agree
he's
with
got
that?
tech. I like him. I think he's all right.
Yeah.
I'd say Dele Alli.
Dali Ali.
Dali Ali.
Just in terms of expectation, really, innit? Like,
Yeah,
But then, I guess so. Or you could just see Dele Alli as having a bit of a downward spiral in
no,
his
because
career.
the spiral's been fucking. It's a big spiral. So it's a huge spiral.
Okay, well, who do I think brings the least to a team if they're in the starting 11? Harry Winks. There you go.
Rodon.
Just go sideways, mate.
To be fair, Harry Winks is a good shout because
I think Harry Winks is all right. To be fair,
It didn't do anything.
he's good at
No,
passing
but-
left and right.
yeah.
True.
But I mean, he plays for the badge, so I can't even knock it. Spurs fans will be like, oh no, Harry Winks is actually really good for us because he tries. A lot of others don't.
So
Like
Joe
Harry
Rodon
Kane.
came in and had like a couple of howlers, didn't he? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Rodon.
yeah, I think Rodon.
You're going
Rodon.
Harry
Rodon.
Winks. There you go.
Either or, mate.
The conclusion of that is Arsenal's squad list is the best out of the top 6
Yeah,
clubs.
impeccable, mate.
The quiz.
Hello.
Now,
See, I'm really shit at football quizzes. I love football,
you'll
but
be
I'm
all
bad
right.
at
You'll
them.
be all right. So that's the list of what everyone scores.
Right.
Chris MD got 1. Chris MD got 3. Ben Foster got 1. Alcott got 3. Spencer got 3. Will got 2. Now,
How many questions are there? 5.
5 questions.
You wouldn't think it, would you, from those scores?
No, I was going to say the fact that Chris got 3 out of 5 is quite.
Yeah, but we also remember with Chris that was when we were doing the stage of helping the guest a little bit.
Oh,
Or in Theo's case, a lot.
Yeah,
he's just giving him the
realistically, Chris would have got 0.
It's just like Chris saying names and then Theo going,
Okay.
Saying another name with Hotter.
I thought Potter.
Hotter.
Oh, I thought I'd start off question number 1 with a West Ham theme.
Well, so these are the most embarrassing.
You're going to get a few of them, I think.
No, but these are the most embarrassing ones.
Multiple choice.
Right.
We were coming up with a quiz, and Theo offered a few questions to me, and I was like, Theo, these are all West Ham questions.
Well, I like to theme the quiz sometimes. Yeah. So, question number 1: West Ham started off life as Thames Ironworks FC. Mm-hmm. That's where you get the irons from, apparently. I've only just learned that. Yeah. But in which year was the club founded?
That's actually still a Sunday League club, right? Or
yes.
Like,
yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. The name of that is.
Yeah.
But what year was West Ham founded? 1880, 1895, or 1900?
Oh.
Big bastard West Ham.
Oh, poo. So what was it? Well, is it 1900?
The options are 1880, 1895, and 1900.
I'm genuinely surprised you gave him multiple choice. I thought it'd be one that.
I feel like I don't.
Is it not even on the shirt? It's not even on the
shirt. No, they changed the badge, didn't they?
And if you are playing along,
they gentrified the badge.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
If you are playing along, make sure you comment down below your 5
for some reason in my mind, I can remember there being a 9-5 rather than 2 O's. So I want to say 1895, but.
Well,
yeah, those multiple choice answers were horrible, by the way. You could have just done it like 1 year either side. Why have you picked such weird...
Because I'm a weird Donny.
But I might even be wrong though, so...
The answer is 1895.
You're not wrong.
Congratulations, 1 out of 1. He's a West Ham fan, true and true.
You should have gone 94 and 96. And then it'd have been like, oh, man, that's close.
No, man.
You pick one...
Yeah, man.
You picked 15 years before and then 5 years after.
In my head...
Yeah, look how confused he is now.
In my head, I remembered there being a 5 somewhere. That's why. But
see?
He got it right.
Because he knows... Because he's a West Ham fan. Of course he got it right. Even if I had no multiple choice.
One. That's one.
Foster, equal you, fella.
One more to beat, and this is to tie level of Will.
Oh.
In 2002, an American goalkeeper saved a record 2 penalties in one World Cup. But who was he?
That's not a West Ham question.
It's not, yeah.
No, I was quite aware. Then the only American we've had play for us is Jonathan Spector, and he was a fullback.
A USA, when I say American,
USA.
by the way.
2002, probably thinking what keepers you got. Brad Friedel's American, isn't he?
He's American, yeah.
Brad Friedel's American. Who else have they got that could play in goal?
You know what?
That was good. Like,
America had quite a lot of keepers.
Did they?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. I could name a few, yeah.
Go on then.
Nah.
There's another quite popular one at Everton.
Tim Howard.
That's another American.
Oh, Tim Howard or Brad Friedel.
And Villa.
Villa?
Yeah, Brad Guzan.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's a shout, yeah, but I don't think it's him.
Yeah, was that 2002?
I don't know. I've got the answer right here.
Oh, fuck. Who do I go with? Tim Howard or fucking...
I think it is that era, innit? It's one of those.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, was Brad Friedel still... Brad Friedel was quite old. He's been old forever in my mind, though.
He's always been
That's 50. What I mean. He's been forever. He's one of them people where like I feel like he's been 60 forever.
He was 46 playing football.
That's one of the things that thought Alex was talking about earlier. Brad Friedel's got the most consecutive Premier League appearances of all time.
Yeah.
In a row.
Not quite an Arke Williams, though.
Oh, shit.
It's more than a Naki Williams.
Okay, whatever.
But he's never done in
the
50-50.
Brad Friedel was...
Fraud like Pesci.
Fuck it, we'll go Tim Howard.
Oh,
Brad Friedel.
It's Brad Friedel. Why did you say Brad Friedel? What? I mean, Tim Howard. He would have got it right. The only one he could think was Brad Friedel. Brad Friedel.
I didn't say.
Why did you even mention his name?
I didn't say Tim Howard. I said there's another one from Everton, and then he came up with that.
Yeah, but you put it in his head, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking that as I knew who it was.
You did know. It's Brad Friedel. Yeah, he saved 2 pens in one World Cup.
What are you trying to do? Get everyone on 5?
Yeah, true.
Okay, right. That's actually another World Cup question. Would you look at that? Which country has appeared at every single World Cup finals since the first in 1930? So it's like the World Cup finals, for people that don't know, is the World Cup.
Yeah.
Every 4 years.
I'm glad we got that one.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked by this. Only one country has appeared at every single one.
That's crazy.
It's cray, brother.
It's Brad Friedel.
He was just playing back then.
I'm trying to think now. Fucking hell, this is hard. Because even like shit countries get in.
Think about
countries that have literal like light bulb assistants get in the World Cup.
But think about they've played. They featured at every single World Cup, including the one.
My shortlist sort of feels like
ago. Yeah. Tell us a few.
My shortlist
that you
feels
feel
like Greece, Croatia, places like that. I don't know. Places that are good enough, but also might have had a rough patch at times.
In the World Cup.
The World Cup.
Stop
Cup.
saying the World Cup.
All right, fine.
Argentina.
That's a country in the world.
That is in the World Cup as well.
Thanks, Reeve, mate. Where was the other 2 countries that I said? Where were they?
They are not in the world.
The World Cup.
Every single one.
To be fair, Greece have been running the Olympics for a long while.
They have been
came
running
over there
it.
a while
You got to
ago.
try and work out who was in the last World Cup.
Oh, that's a good shout, because if they weren't in there,
There
it
you
doesn't
go.
count.
There you go. See? Knowledge. When was the last World Cup? Who knows? I don't have a memory. It was England.
I've tried to forget it.
Yeah, I was trying to forget the goal and Trippier scored.
Yeah. To be fair, Croatia.
See, but I feel like you're trying to give me a hint by saying, if they wasn't in it, but then there's still another whole fucking crop of teams that
No,
were
we
in it.
just want to know some countries that you know of that have played in World
Well, I
Cups.
know loads of countries,
All
Reeve.
right, it's fine.
There are
There's loads of countries in the
365.
world, Reeve. That's the thing.
How many countries are there? 365, 366? Same. Is there the same
No,
amount of countries
it's
in the world?
Thousands, isn't it?
There's
Over
not thousands of countries, mate.
I didn't
Oh
say
my-
thousands. So I think
It's
so.
not. No, it's like 300 something. It's like the same amount of days in the year as there are countries in the world.
No.
I'm googling.
That's no, I wanted to say
There's
no,
about
but
300
BTS Alex said no.
About 370
sorry,
countries.
I was
How
way
many?
off. I was way off.
370-ish? How many?
No, it's 195.
Yeah, 195. Huh?
Someone went to all of them recently.
Yeah, that's what I saw on TikTok.
Oh, nice. Shit, man. This is.
I have to push you for an answer here.
Yeah, this is just like shot in the dark, mate. Argentina, mate. Fuck it. We'll just go with
I
that.
will
what I
say
said.
that's what he
Just go with
said.
that. Fuck it, Argentina, mate.
You want to know something really annoying?
What?
The answer's Brazil.
Right next door.
Yeah.
Ah,
But then if you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, that would make sense.
it wouldn't make sense.
When
yeah.
would they not qualify? It's Brazil.
Yeah, then
Do you
again.
know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a bit obvious now, isn't it?
Yeah, how frustrating is that?
Oh, well.
Brazil featured in every single World Cup since
Might as well just go like that to him.
Cheers, fella.
True or false for question number 4? You're
Ooh,
on 103.
all right.
This one's about the man, the myth, the J Lings. Jesse Lingard has scored 10 or more goals for West Ham last year. True or false?
True, because Jack May got a tattoo if he did it.
The answer is false.
Fuck off.
No.
Wait, why did he get the tattoo, though?
For scoring in like consecutive games or something, wasn't it? If he scored again.
Wait, did you? What
The art had scored 10 or more goals for West Ham last year.
goals.
He scored
But I
9.
thought-
Oh, fuck, he
was
did.
it not in the Prem?
He scored 9
Okay.
overall.
Oh, bastard.
Scored 9, yeah.
That's heartbreak, because I thought he got a tattoo for that.
No,
I thought
it,
it was 10 goals.
it was something similar to that, wasn't it?
I thought it was 10 goals. That's
Good
a good,
question,
that's a
that,
good
wasn't
present because you done me, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he got a tattoo. I was confident as well.
I can't believe he got a tattoo.
Mate, how
And then he left the club.
Yeah, exactly. And then he didn't come back. That's heartbreak. That's real
Imagine
bad.
the Jordan tattoo. He's gone to Jack and goes, "Yeah, man, I'm coming back."
That's
next
really
year.
bad.
Like,
Oh,
you get this
bollocks.
tattoo.
I remember seeing Jack May's tweet saying, if you score 10 goals, I'll get
He
it.
said he did that thing, you know, where you say something so confidently that you think it's real. That
Yeah.
I started going, oh, maybe he
Yeah,
got the
I know,
question
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, legit.
He went, no, it's fucking true.
Yeah.
You need. I don't want you level with Ben Foster. If you get this wrong, you got less ball knowledge than Will and E. And he's a Newcastle fan. Right.
Who really cares, though? They're
Yeah, no,
Newcastle.
these are
Yeah.
toughies. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments, guys. Good luck. Question number 5. This is a Who Am I?
Whoa!
And
I'm bad at these.
And this week,
I'm bad at these.
this week, normally I do it. This week, Who Am I's done by this man over here, Mr. Reeve
That means I'm
McGee.
definitely not getting it, because he's good at this shit.
I didn't
You should get it.
know the answer to this until he said it. I was like, oh,
Alright,
that's
okay.
obvious.
Right.
So, I have played for 4 London clubs, one of them being West Ham, where I scored 30 goals. I finished my career at Brighton. Who am I?
Bobby Zamora.
Damn, he's got it straight away!
That's
Look
born
at
knowledge.
that.
That's born knowledge.
Look at that!
When the ball hits your head and you're sat in
I told you he'd get it. I was like, if I write it, I'm confident that he'd get
He's a
it.
Brighton legend, mate. He started at Brighton, he finished at Brighton.
Oh,
So
we
you got
take that.
2, we got
Take
2.
That sort of mirrors the FPL standings. Me and Will.
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
points.
battling it out at the bottom.
yeah.
Oh, that's impressive.
It's not, mate. It's not.
No, I'm talking about that
'Cause-
final one.
Oh, yeah.
The final one's impressitive. Now,
But that was the kind of confidence that he said
But
for
then
the
again,
true or false
remember what I
one.
said earlier in the podcast that I used to get my tickets from Bobby Zamora?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no, when-
but you know when when you said that, Theo went at me, and I had to just be like,
I didn't even
you
see
can
that.
see
I
my
didn't-
face,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. If you cut back, I'm literally like trying not to start laughing because Theo's just gone. It's like, well done, mate. Fucking make it off.
I didn't know. See it.
Oh, do you know what we haven't done? The segment.
Do you know
of
what?
the show?
Fuck it. I should have 3 because I fucking Brad Friedel one. I knew it.
And you should have got Brazil.
And I should have gone fuck it.
You didn't even say
Always
Brazil.
follow your
Greece
gut.
and Croatia.
I know. There was
huge World Cup teams.
Yeah, wait. When you say
Because I thought it was one of them like
I know.
out-of-pocket ones.
I know what you were going for.
The
I know what you were
out-of-pocket
going
one.
for.
You overthought it, mate.
Yeah, I did.
You pepped it.
So we have a segment on the show which we haven't prepared this week,
Right.
which is where viewers send us in like the weirdest and wonderful moments they've met sports stars
Ooh.
or footballers.
I mean, I can have a look, but I'm sure.
Have you
Stats
got
goes
any
first.
stories where you'd be like, that's a bit weird, or like just random encounters with footballers and sports stars that you're allowed to say online?
Yeah, I met Declan Rice in rain after he scored against Arsenal.
We all did.
Yeah, and I've been friends with him ever since. Big up Declan.
That was a funny one. That was when we'd just finished Fitness Feb. That was our night out.
Yeah, he
scored that
he just scored, didn't he? And so
He came up to us.
Yeah, mate,
We were like,
bumped
what the fuck?
into him there, and then I've been friends with him ever since. So
That's a little dinner in Ibiza.
had a little dinner, and I've mate. What a boy he is, by the way. Quality.
Any other random ones?
Random ones.
Or just like one where you like the Konchesky one was like.
The Konchesky one's probably the most recent one where you think, "Oh, what the fuck."
Sometimes you realise.
Like, what the, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a Sambuca shot at the bar with
Yeah.
Paul Konchesky, and I said to him at the time, I was like, mate, you don't get it. I watched you score from a cross in a fucking final. I was like, now I'm just having a drink. Like, that made sense.
I remember when I was out in Monaco, you know, the Loris stuff we'd done.
Yeah.
It was like a classic, like I did not belong here. Like
Yeah.
there was like these icons all around me.
Yeah.
And I was with Seb and he just introduces me to Ryan Giggs. And I'm at house just drinking beers with Ryan Giggs for like an hour.
Yeah.
Just chatting to him
Fair dues.
and
Oh, it's good you remembered it.
oh shit.
And
Oh my god.
who was it?
I don't-
Giggs and
I don't know.
that's poor.
Oh, I don't know who
You
it
drank
was.
that many beers that you can't remember another person.
No, don't give him a
alongside.
get out
No,
clause.
no, don't
give him a get out
I
clause.
don't know who it was. It was someone else.
So whoever's with Ryan Giggs that evening,
Who would have gone? Pirlo, Del Piero, that sort of crowd.
there's a couple of big boys there, no?
Holly.
Seemed like it was a big lot.
Yeah, there was the big guns were out.
Yeah.
It was. I don't. Oh, fuck it. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, it was just like one of the moments.
Who
where-
cares? Probably the guy that
Oh,
tells
leave me,
this-
will you just leave me alone?
tells this story
please?
from the other angle and goes, I had beers with Giggsy and Theo Baker.
He's rolling about the gaff saying that Theo bloke, fucking
I
quality.
love him. I
Loved
love
him. Me and Giggsy were just knocking about with Baker. Oh, what a boy.
Yeah.
Oh crap! But yeah, it was one of the moments when you're just like, this is a bit weird.
I think the Paul Konchesky one recently and the Declan one are probably the only ones, and it's amazing that they're both sort of club related. But
Yeah.
other than that, I think I went to a West Ham like sort of signing meet and greet thing at the stadium once before, and Rob Green was the most depressed, sad, vile man I've ever bumped into in my life.
Really?
Love fucking budding 2 kids going, oh yeah, well, they did like a training session and come over, like literally all he has to do is go down a queue, mate. Never met anyone so just like,
Was this when he was still playing?
yeah, he was just like horrible. And
Oh,
it was like, you just sort of ruined the day for everyone, really.
That's so annoying when that.
Yeah. it's
I
like-
reckon nowadays, he'd be happy. I reckon he was probably like at the end of his career and just absolutely hated football. But you should never take
then
it
again,
out. You should, if you got kids coming down,
This is
you
what I was about to say, but it's like,
put on an
when you
act
see
at
it,
least.
at least just give them a fucking smile or something. Don't be just horrible to them. Like,
Yeah.
just weren't nice. But other than that, I don't have weird or random ones, no.
All right. Did we get any?
Talk to us, I'm ready for-
normally it's BTS Jamie.
Wow.
We
We've
forgot
got
to tell you,
BTS Alex
I'm sorry.
today.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Oh.
Some of them are proper dodgy though.
Fellas Production stinks.
I did get one sent in to me like a couple of days ago, and I was like, I can't read this out. I'm sorry. Like, there's some of them are so like you lot. Can you just start sending in ones we can read out?
Do
Because
people just make them up, Jacqueline?
sometimes I'm thinking, but then sometimes they're so obscure that I'm like,
They might be real, yeah.
They actually might be real. So yeah. Anyways, we
Yeah, no,
did
good
our,
ones. Sorry, I was just trying to
our
read them
predictions from last week didn't go quite as well as the week before, where obviously I got 7
Well,
out
a
of 10.
lot of results this week.
How Theo Baker got 7 out of 10 correct, I do not know.
I know. If you do want lottery numbers in
fair
the future,
dues.
let me know, lads. Honestly, I am
Fair
now
dues for getting...
confirmed ball knowledge.
2 weeks ago, confirmed ball knowledge. This week we've.
But also, I've
We've
got the
got-
record for the entire season, so just come at me like you'll never beat
Oh,
that.
it's true to be fair. I think
You'll
that
never
is-
beat that.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's face it, you'll never beat. The only person going to beat it is me.
True, 7's tough, mate. That's bad.
Can you get other results for last week because we actually don't know how many we got correct?
Oh,
Because
yeah, I think
normally
it was
we
only
do it
like
against
2 or
the
3
guest,
each,
so it's
right?
not me and Reeve versus the guest.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas last week it was me versus Reeve, and embarrassingly, Reeve actually predicted a draw with Leicester Arsenal. You stink. I predicted an Arsenal win. ball knowledge once more.
All right, let me.
Do you know what though? I predict. I do like. There's that app that I use. It's like not actual betting, but they give you odds and you use like fucking.
Don't
shit.
say the name. It's free
Exactly.
promo.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, good lad.
So there's this app that I use that essentially you do that. And I chose Watford to beat Everton, and I put a lot of my fucking fake coins on it. And then they scored fucking 3 goals in the last 10 minutes, and I was like, listen, game's a game.
But you should have put on real money.
No, because that's where I get let down. Like recently, I went and watched boxing down the pub because there was a bloke from Romford fighting on the card. Went down there, and then Alan Babbage fight. They had a price boost. Alan Babbage to knock him out, Eric Molina out in round 1 was 5-1. I was like, do you know what? I fancy that. I put 25 quid on it. He walks over to him. He knocks him down in 5 seconds. So I was like, he's got 2 minutes 55 seconds now to survive. He survived. Well, he knocked him down another 3 times, then finished it in the second round. I was like, you just robbed me of money. Like, you could have done it in that round. You fucking
That's
pig.
why I don't bet.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
You just
bet.
told me to bet because I got one right.
Yeah, I like other people betting around me.
All right, so
But not me.
scores have been calculated. You got 4, which is pretty good.
Oh, I'll take that.
Pretty good. And I got 2.
Oh no.
But I did say West Ham to win, and you didn't.
You know what I had?
Which is pretty bad, given the fact that
You've
I
given it all
guessed.
the big ones today, saying I really love West Ham.
But do you know what? Do you know what?
picked Villa to beat us at the minute.
Do you know,
Said draw.
mate, do you know what? Do you know what though? I've seen a lot of comments, Reeve, saying we always take the piss out of Theo's ball knowledge, but you're starting to show some
Well, no, I
cracks in the concrete.
I choose results that I think are quite likely. You choose ridiculous ones, and then all the ridiculous ones happen because this season's a bit weird. Come in, and then everyone goes, "Bloody hell, Theo's a genius."
Mate, I got double the amount of scores prediction.
Mate, the
correct
pitch side
this week, didn't
TikToks
Yeah,
kill
but
me.
we-
Where like there's a clip of like someone making an outrageous run and then it just happens. It's
Yeah,
bollocks.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so I might just start going, "Oh, who have we got this week? Oh, we got Man United versus Man City. Oh, Man United going to win 8-0."
Do it.
And then it fucking comes through, and I'm like, "All right, fine."
you? All right, so Friday night. Friday night.
Well, think
Friday
of
night football.
Bonfire night.
Think of the City Crystal Palace game. We both went, "Oh, man, it's going to be like 5-0 City." It was like 2-0
You know what's the
Crystal
weird thing about
Palace.
that? I was going to suggest a 2-0 Palace as well.
Bollocks
Shut
was,
up,
yeah.
man.
Bollocks.
Friday night footy, bonfire night, mate. South Africa
South Africa versus Villa.
Southampton versus Villa.
Yes.
Southampton at home.
South Africa 8 p.m. kickoff versus Aston Villa.
Now, obviously, last week Southampton did indeed beat Watford 1-0.
Yeah, unfortunately, you said Watford.
Well, it's okay. Well,
Ben Foster,
yeah.
Aston Villa got the red card from our game,
Yep.
so that's a loss for them.
Well, no, Mings will just come in.
And
for
in
the
Mings
final.
general,
but at the
Villa have
minute,
just been a bit
Mings ain't been that
disappointing
good,
this
has he?
season.
So that's what I mean. He's been
They've
quite
just been a bit
disappointing. I think
disappointing
as soon
this
as you
season.
lose literally like the orchestral part of your team,
And Ings is
and Ings
injured
is-
again now,
oh,
isn't he?
stinker.
Mings and Ings.
But Ollie Watkins got to step up.
Do you think Fabianski should have saved it?
Absolutely. I think Alfonso Areola saved it.
I think he does. Yeah.
I think he saved it. I think where
the goal that you didn't watch because
yeah,
you didn't
I
see
think
the
I
first
think
half.
what happened in that goal, you could tell that Fabianski's reactions and age got the better of him. Like he's scrambling across the goal. I think Areola gets there at least with his
Do you know the one we're talking about, right?
foot. the goal?
Yeah, I know.
You should go back and watch Ben
Sorry,
Johnson's
I just
goal.
realised our parking expired 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you should go back and watch Ben Johnson's goal as well. Just call it.
I only watched the second half.
I'm gonna say draw in that game.
A draw for Southampton and Villa.
Yes.
You know what? I actually was going to back a draw. But obviously, we're a team now.
Oh, we are back to being a team.
Oh, you're back to being a team.
Yeah.
Then again, I've never claimed to have ball knowledge. I just like football.
We both had Livramento, and he doesn't, do we?
Do we back a Livramento Speciale? You know what? Southampton home win. Let's go with it.
I'm going to say draw.
Fair day.
Okay, we'll start with it. Okay, Man United City early kickoff. I'm going to go with 3-1 Man City
Okay, yeah,
with
sorry.
Ronaldo to score. How mad is it that I've just predicted the exact result and scoreline?
That's crazy.
What a
bro. Congrats,
TikTok, man.
dude. No, it's an early kickoff, right? So
It's an early kickoff, mate, and you know that an early kickoff
it's
just
Old
stinks.
Trafford as well, by the way.
Stinks.
Old Trafford.
Stinks. Old Trafford as well.
Early kickoff, Old Trafford. Everyone's expecting like a massive scoreline. I reckon it's 0-0.
I can't lie. I don't see a Manchester United win in this game.
No, neither do
like,
I.
at all.
Yeah.
But I also don't see a draw. But I do think City will win, maybe.
So you're going to go for City?
I'm going to go with the City win. Do I have to put scorelines?
You don't have to.
No, I'm just going to go City win.
We're going City win.
Uh,
Mate, City are going to win 3-1.
yeah, okay, yeah, I did agree to that. Yeah,
City, are gonna
Same,
win.
Man City.
City will win 3-1.
Yeah.
Brentford at home to Norwich.
Brentford win.
Ooh.
It's a
Brentford. It's a Brentford
It's a
win.
Brentford win.
It's a
It's got to be a
Brentford
Brentford win.
8-0.
No, I think 2-0.
Well, Tony needs to bucket. Tony, I'm coming for you as well.
So am I.
Butt your ideas up, pal.
This is a list of players that Bez is after now.
Mate, that's what I do. I just
Top of the list, Lionel Scaloni.
anyone I got in my team, I just back on the prediction.
He's probably retired somewhere in Argentina right now, but I'm coming for you.
He's gonna watch this on TikTok. TikTok Argentina. It's like got dubbed language. It's like,
He's just looking at it. There's an angry man on the screen.
yeah.
In the West Ham side.
16 years old.
We're going Brentford as well.
Yeah, Brentford.
I'm
You're all
absolutely
right.
fine. Chelsea at home to Burnley. I'm going to go with
Burnley
Chelsea.
with that shock result recently, right? 3-0.
See Cornet's goal.
Mate.
Did you?
And we discussed
No,
about putting him in the
amazing
FPL.
the goal, but like the
that guy is
he good?
unreal.
He's an
Fucking
FPL option, mate.
unreal.
He's a
Is
big
he?
FPL option.
Fair
Telling you, mate.
dues, fair dues. But that result is outrageous. I couldn't believe it. But Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I think this game is pretty self-explanatory.
It
like,
is,
but then
yeah.
again, you don't know in football. Like,
We said this last week.
yeah.
Palace at home to Wolves. Mate, after beating City, I got to go Palace win. You know.
Draw.
I was gonna go draw.
I think it'd be like 1-1 or something.
Mate, come on, back a Palace win with me. Go crazy,
No, because then.
mate.
I was
Believe in
No,
my
but if I pick a draw and he picks a draw and he's right,
I'm
then
going
I'm
with it.
also right. So we actually counted the guest. So
I'm
one of
going
us has
draw.
got to pick
You're going
similar.
draw.
I'm going draw.
You're going draw.
I'm gonna draw.
We'll go win for Palace.
Wolves.
No, we'll go.
No,
Palace.
okay.
We'll go Palace.
I'll go draw.
No, we'll go Palace.
All right, Wolves.
Palace.
You say Palace, I'll say Wolves. He says draw.
Okay, fine. That one we're all going differential.
Exactly. See,
all right.
it's interesting.
Brighton 5:30 at home to the mighty richest club in the world,
Piff.
Newcastle.
The Piff squad.
I'm going Graham Potter Royale.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Graham
me
Potter.
too.
for
Yeah,
me.
Graham Potter Royale.
And then him to get
And-
bought out by Newcastle directly after the match.
It's also a long flight for Newcastle down to Brighton,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they will be flying into Shoreham Airport.
Thanks, travel conductor. Cheers.
Sunday, Arsenal going to absolutely dick down Watford
Yeah, I agree.
5-0.
I don't know about dick
Sorry,
down.
5-0,
Ben.
5-0.
don't know.
Sorry, Ben.
That
don't know.
worries me because I think that if we do dick them down, I don't have any players in the forward line of Arsenal.
I don't
for
think
the
you're
dicking.
going to dick them down though. I don't think you're going to dick them down. I think
Really?
you might win, but I don't think
Not
you
1-0.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll dick them down.
I will back a 5-0 Arsenal.
All right.
I'm sorry, Ben Foster.
Nah, Ranieri's not that bad. I'm gonna say like 1-0 Arsenal.
So you're going for
1-0 to the
I'm
Arsenal.
going for an Arsenal win.
Arsenal win, but not a dicking.
Yeah, but not a dicking. Yeah, I go for an
And
Arsenal.
I am going for a big dicking.
Yeah. Whoa. What the fuck? It's 20 past 4 on a
Christ, mate.
Monday.
It's a Monday afternoon, man. What are you
20 past 4
talking
on a
about?
Monday.
We can bleep it.
We're not absolutely not believing that.
Everton are at home to Spurs.
You're right.
Got a
Spurs.
bad eye.
Spurs. Conte.
Spurs.
What, away win?
Conte, yeah.
Is he going to be in the job by now?
I reckon.
I don't know. I ain't checked my phone.
I reckon by that point.
Hey,
He
check
might
my phone.
already
He could be in the job
He
by
might
now.
already be in the job, yeah. I would have got the Sky Sport. Oh, Sky Sport. No, Butler hit 6 off final ball to win century for England.
It's cricket, mate.
Yeah. I actually think
Not wicket side.
I think it will be a draw. Everton Spurs.
All right. Do you remember the
Oh, do
last
you
time
know what?
Everton Spurs played in the
Everton
FA
at
Cup
home.
and it was like 7? Was it 7-5? Something
I
like that?
can't remember. Oh shit! No, I do.
The
yeah,
mental
yeah.
game
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just
yeah.
carried on into extra time. That's probably not a scoreline, so I'm making myself look stupid. But
If they've got Conte in, I'll say
5-4.
Spurs.
Spurs win.
Yeah.
Away win.
Spurs win. So Spurs win.
I think if they have Conte,
I'll listen to you this
new,
time,
new
my
manager
friend.
bounce.
Yeah.
No, you said draw.
Okay, I'll go over draw. Leeds are at home to Leicester.
Leicester.
I was going to say Leicester.
I want to back Leicester purely for the fact I bought Vardy in and he's done nothing.
I was going to say Leicester because I think Leeds at the minute just look a little bit.
Ropey.
I don't know why. It looks like
Norwich took it to them.
Yeah,
Like,
it
Norwich
looks-
could have got something out of that
it
game.
looks like they've just
Leicester-
lost
they
their
are
sort
technically
of.
in a relegation scrap.
They've just lost that sort of like. Oh, we love the way they play. That's the funniest meme ever, by the way. Listen, if you're a Leeds fan, sorry, but.
It feels like they're desperately need
Chris
Bamford
hates
back
it.
as
Mate,
well.
but I don't like it. I think, I don't care that much because it's not my club. But I think it's hilarious.
They
how-
lost, but they played
how
well.
everyone praises them. Yeah, they got absolutely fucked. Like they got absolutely bent over and fucked.
But what's
But you know what? Credit to them. They did a lot of running.
They ran
Yeah,
a
but
It's
lot.
like if you want to run a lot, do a marathon.
But what's interesting is now they no longer even play like they did last season.
No.
They're just like
tired.
Yeah, they are.
they didn't have a break. They just went straight into more running.
Yeah.
So Leicester away win.
Yeah.
Or it's a toughy one coming up now. West Ham Liverpool
Draw.
at the London
Draw.
Stadium.
Draw. See, this is the one where I think, because we're on such a great roll at the minute, I think there'll be a blip coming, but we've got the ability to overcome them now. Like usually, if we win, we think, "Oh, here we go. This is the start of the sinking ship." But I think it'll be a good game. I just think Liverpool might win.
I think a Liverpool away win.
Like I'm just being a football realist. I think at the minute, the way Mohamed is moving, and like the energy around Liverpool at the minute, everyone's looking at Liverpool again, thinking, "Yeah, they're
Like
gonna."
the trainer's left the station and it can't be stopped right now. It's not calling it anywhere.
Brighton stopped it.
No,
They got a draw.
that's not a loss for Liverpool, though. Is
No,
it?
I didn't say West Ham would win though.
Mate,
I just said a
alright,
draw.
Fine, they pulled into Brighton for a little bit, had a coffee, and then they left. It's the train
Yeah,
is
and
not,
then the next stop is
train
East
is not
London.
stopped.
Do you know what,
stopping.
actually, no. Fuck it. You know
should-
what?
yeah.
That train has pulled into Stratford International,
Yeah.
and the Marty Hammers have said, "Have that pie in your
Do you know
face."
what? When he started saying, "Oh, it's the big game, West Ham
Yeah.
Liverpool," I thought you'd just be jumping on the table by that point. Getting the kit off and be like West Ham. But
Do you know what? Yeah,
you went Liverpool.
Mate, it's a
So
bit-
what the fuck?
Mate, it's
I'm being neutral.
Nah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
draw.
but
West
do you know what
Ham
it is?
draw
It's
Liverpool.
the Thursday game that's getting to me, but I'm hoping if we play a second string team Thursday and we've got the fresh boys ready,
Yeah.
fuck it, we'll have
mate,
it.
if you beat Liverpool, you're in a fucking title race.
That is
Yeah.
Birra Moretti's all over the gap. That is quality beer, by the way. Unreal. Yeah, we're all right. Fuck
Go
it.
West Ham, man. Back
Yeah,
your club.
we're smashing the Scousers
Yeah,
up.
there you go.
I'm
Yeah.
going Liverpool.
I'm gonna go draw.
All right.
Oh, what a
I
surprise.
said draw before
Reeve
any
goes
of you.
for a draw.
I said draw before both of you.
Oh, grow up, will ya? Right.
Scousers getting smashed up.
Maybe I'll go. It's around the corner.
Maybe you will.
Maybe I can't get tickets, can I?
I've got a big game that morning.
Who for?
Come on.
Portville.
What do you mean you got?
Have I got a big game that morning as well?
You can have a big game that morning if you want a big game that morning.
Oh,
Well,
let me-
you probably will have to play because half the team will be gone by.
What time is the kickoff? 5:30.
Yeah, 4:30. Yeah.
If the thing is, these bastards, right? They did it. They've done it.
No, but the
they
problem-
try and leave. They
Yeah.
try and leave for 4:30 kickoffs. They try and I'm like, fuck
But it's
off.
so. You've got loads of time.
Starting leaving after the first half of the
Just checking
Sunday
the,
League
just checking the
match.
weather for Sunday. Make sure it's not raining.
What
We've
does rain-
done
what does-
worse.
What does rain
We've done
affect you?
worse.
I'm a Black Gloves player.
That's fine.
Rain does affect play.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
not for me, does it? I'm fine.
Good.
It's a light cloud and a gentle
Yeah, I mean,
breeze.
surely being the fact that it's Liverpool and it's a massive game, it's going to be tough to get a full 11 out. Starting at like 7 a.m.
I'm hoping the fact that it's 4:30 means that we'll hold on to a couple
What would
of
my
them.
name be if I played?
You don't know. You get given it on the day.
Probably. Just go for a fucking random name generator.
Lorenzo.
Yeah.
No, that won't fit in. No.
It's got to be a player that already plays.
Santiago Munez.
I don't think that.
No,
they're
that
at
won't-
Portville.
no, we ain't got one of those at Portville. We don't want one of those. No.
The closest one to that was Harry. He played in pink boots.
No, he did. He come over in pink boots and skiing socks.
Yeah. left back pink boots.
in Sunday League.
Yeah, outrageous. He was screaming for it to get clamped.
I'll be wearing black Tiempos.
Yeah.
Oh, smart man.
Yeah.
If
I'm not. If I get off the
The
bench.
name, mate, would probably just be Theo.
Theodore.
Why'd you put an accent
Will
on
you
it?
keep making yourself more Spanish?
Yeah, Theodore.
Right. Anyways, I'm playing.
Jeez.
At every episode, guys, we forgot to do it with obviously Ben and Chris, but
That's poor
we
for
get
you.
this England shirt signed, and at the end of we're going to do Christmas. We're going to give this away to a viewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We agreed that now.
Boom.
No. We want to do it after like a full season.
Okay.
Yeah.
End of the season. That's a long way to
So you
go.
collected
Yeah.
like all of the signatures.
Yeah.
Mate,
And then
you've
this
got
is
some
full.
good real estate here.
That is good real estate.
Real
Real
estate.
estate.
Real estate.
You got
Yeah.
what did I say? You
Real
got good
space.
real space here.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with
There's
that.
actually not a lot of space.
From the circle.
That's what I mean. I saw where Spence went. I was like, just mirroring it. Brain symmetry.
West Ham fans. Up the irons. Right, Ethan, thank you very much for coming on, mate.
Absolute pleasure, mate.
Yeah, it's been a
That was
pleasure.
a lot of fun.
Ball knowledge is premium in this one.
Mate, you didn't come last in the quiz.
Yeah, Ben Foster.
That's all that matters.
Stinker, mate.
Anything else to say before we go?
Up the Mighty Hammers, we are fucking massive, soon to be colossal.
It is true.
Stadium permission plans have been increased, so if you do want to come down, get involved, lads.
Up the
Especially when the
Portville.
Czechs take over.
Yeah, exactly.
Billions rolling in.
Come on, you fucking irons.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Get involved in the quiz.
And with that being said, toodle pip.
That was really annoying.
I don't know
didn't like
why I
that.
said toodle
Didn't
pip.
like
I'm
that.
sorry.
Toodle pip.
Okay, goodbye.